Where are we going today? It's Monday, so I shouldn't expect too many people here with us. I kind of want to do a Pokemon world. Whoa. Search Pokemon. Refine search. Last updated. Oh. Thank you, Logitech. Poke Park 2 Wonders Beyond? Huh. Looker Bureau. Hotel Z. Clodsire Canyon. What game is this from? Show more. Oh, it's not from a game. It's just a... Okay. We're going to try... We're going to try... Poke Park 2 Wonders. Port from the Wii game Poke Park 2. Friends, join. And then I don't have Chatterino open. Hoi hoi Yulind, hi Pixel. Walking, hi Logitech, thank you. 27 months in a row. Oh, my vision. Pokemon. Hi, Trogdor. Day 1 of not pushing Yulind's buttons. Whoa. What? What the fuck was that? Can I just... Show map. Okay. I think this is gonna be like a whole game world. I don't know if I want to walk here. Please turn off camera near distance? What? I didn't change avatars. I didn't even have my hiking outfit on. Trombe redeemed bunny I see. Trombe redeemed outfit. It's what I was saying. Okay. Hi Juice. Hi Trombe. Hi Oni. I'd push Yulind's buttons. Hi Oku. Haven't gotten to stretching yet. See? No, haven't. I'm Poke Parking Dad Ass. Hi Naya. I gotta say, you're probably the most punctual, feminine-leaning person I've ever met. That sounded like a compliment at first, and then it kind of just sounded like very mild misogyny. Thank you, I think. Bunny. Let's see how bad this goes. What? What? Sprint and jump against the box to open it? I just wanted a game world. Hi, Dragon Impact. Hello, cute, adorable, fluffy Yulind. Hi. I'm assuming he's naked with this camera angle. Yep, that's Pokemon. Oh, this map. Yes. I don't know. I was in one of the most recently updated Pokemon ones, so... This doesn't seem that bad. Shit, we could use this for a beach map. Huh. Morningland Mecha Saltland. Hi, Techno. Huh. Do you talk to the Pokemon? No, he's just there. Sweet 2-second loop song. Okay. I wanna explore here another. When did this come out? When did this come out? In August, and it was updated literal today, so we're going to a different map. We're going to a different Pokemon map. Where is Wedgehurst? There we go. This map seemed neat, though. Oh, I froze this. There we go. You seem neat. Well, thank you. You look like chubby girl, but not just a slim girl for sure, LOL. What? Hi, Kyle. Darkness, good morning. I'm, oh, don't tell me this one was a video player. Of course it was. Of course it was. Alright, that's fine. It's just quiet? It's just crazy quiet. Okay. I don't remember it being that quiet. We're going to the professor's house. Hi, Leo. Damn, calling Yulind fat. You get used to it, Trogdor. You get used to asking people not to call you certain things, say certain stuff, and they do anyway. But, like, you like them overall for, like, them. They just do that one thing that's like, hey, don't do that. And they're like, nah. I let them get away with it. Hi, Sammy. Your last day for your vacation from Cairo. How do you feel? I'm hoping that it's like the last day, but it ends at like, I don't know, 3 p.m. So it's not really like a whole day. It's not like a midnight thing. I'm hoping it's like a 24 hours from when he got banned, and that's at like a certain time. But hi, Ish. Okay, let's say about there. I like that. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do the second camera now anyway, because it's just more annoying to me when it takes me longer to switch, later. Can you guys hear the music at all? It's so quiet. Yes, it's very faint music. Okay. I think I turned the volume to like 85. I think I just need to fucking max it. Yeah, it's at 80. We'll just 100% that bitch. Hi, Hobbit. I faintly hear it. He needs some soup. I saw a video this morning, and it was a guy at a protest, and he literally goes, "Yeah, I'm out here protesting in Minnesota. Been here all 4 days. Here with my can of soup for my family. Wink. And so, you know, we're just out here representing, you know, we have a message to send. And the reporter just goes, "You're not going to throw that can of soup at ice, are you?" And the guy goes, "I just said it's for my family." It was like, What is that emo? You use it all the time, but I'm like, what is the actual ultra stare? Aggressively feeding ice, how wholesome. Not Pogs, stop that guy. I guess we're ready to start. I didn't get any more snow. I had the initial snowfall, and then it is not increased whatsoever, which, you know, hey, good for me. There's a little bit of clipping down there. That's fine. Was the house always black and purple? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hi, Joe. See, 3 inches was enough? Okay, buddy. No snow from now on? Yeah. At least for a while, I think, right? Please, God, can the snow please end? They haven't eaten in 45 minutes. They might be hungry. He has to get the soup to them as quickly as possible through the windshield. Hi, Galware. I feel like I didn't do anything yesterday. But I did play Elden Ring. I did play quite a bit of Mega Man Battle Network. Although I guess I did do a chapter in it. It doesn't feel like I did, though. Mama, Whittle Brutta. I have no idea what you're talking about. But hi, Global. Arm pulls. No, not arm pulls. Ankle raises. Two big games came out today. I think people are genuinely excited for one of them. And the other one is like oh right, that's today. But if I'm not mistaken, Code Vein 2 and High Guard both come out today, right? Right? I think one of our friends took a day off for Code Vein. High Guard, baby, game of the year. I know people in the channel I was in last night were like, I'm so excited for this. Let's fucking play it, baby. Let's see how shit it is. Like, I don't think they were like, oh, this is actually gonna be game of the year. I think they were just like, dude, I can't wait to play this just because it's gonna be such a fucking thing. A milli copies, let's go, best game. Oh wait, it's free? Oh no. I saw a screenshot that 5 million people were playing yesterday when it was only out in New Zealand, and it was definitely not actually 5 million people playing it. Hi, Micaiah. Micaiah, Code Vein 2 is today, right? Oh no, 2 hours hype. Oh yeah. The new blood owner was having a ball making fun of that? You're telling me the entire population of New Zealand wasn't playing video game? I think tomorrow, or maybe midnight tonight, not sure. Okay. I know people typically fall in like one of two sides with Code Vein. Either it's, holy shit, I can't fucking wait, oh my god. Or it's the, oh yeah, I remember Code Vein. That was neat, that was cool. I liked it, it was alright. Or, you know, I didn't even play it. Those are the two sides. Hi, Yasu. Did someone already claim the outfit? Yep. Someone already claimed Bunny. For context, you're telling me the new blood owner was having a ball making fun of. For context, he lives in New Zealand and is a massive shit poster. I remember it being one of the better Souls-likes. I remember it having a fucking incredible character creator and being like oh, you like anime aesthetics and you like Souls-like, so this is the like perfect game for you. I told Yulind of my flight and he was disappointed I didn't suffocate. Oku, you can't tease me too much today. I have an Oku pass. in Battle Network. They have mission save little Katita. In Battle Network. Hi, Kodiak. They have the like areas. So like the area you start in. Hi, Cody. I said hi, Kodiak twice. They you start in AC/DC town. They also have the Marine Harbor. They also have Okuden. And so if you use a bus pass to go anywhere, because it's a key item, it has the old like Game Boy restraints of it can't have more than 8 letters or like 10 letters. I don't know. Something like that. I don't even know if that's the thing or if they just carried that over from a previous game. Hi, DX Nomad. They do not put, so like let's say you want to go to Okuden. You do not get the Okuden bus pass. You get the Oku pass. And so I took 2 screenshots yesterday of Lan acquired the Oku pass and Lan used Oku pass. And so oh shit, it might actually be coming out today right after work for me. Oh, that'd be perfect. Honestly, Micaiah, I thought you might have like taken a day off for it. Nice bunny suit, Sanji. Thank you. I have an O-word pass. I'm okay. Can I have a Yulind pass? What would you need a pass for? What would actually like a Yuli pass get you? I'd call off work to game with Yulind. Gah, my congestion has been really bad. 1 free game date. Meow, hi, Haxie. Yulind kisses? Okay, first off, Yulind kisses are like pretty easily acquirable. You typically just ask for them. 1 free game date, again, you just ask for that, and it might not happen the day of, but it would happen like sometime soon. I'm in my using time off work to travel and see friends era. Days of video game time off is gone. There are 40 people at our office out of 700 plus. Why am I here? I have a Yuli pass. It's called dragging him and Farisu into keys. That's like the worst thing you could drag me in World of Warcraft 2. We're at lunges. Dude, Ish, I don't know if I told you. I'm like so averse to keys. I think they are the best content in WoW. I think that is like the premier content of WoW, and like if you wanted to get into WoW and you have 4 friends, WoW would be genuinely a good time. Even if you want to play solo and just like pug keys, I think those are like really good. It's just when keys came out, it was Legion, and my guild had asked me and my ex to be the 2 tanks of the guild. We should have said no. We should have been like, no, we want to do keys together. But instead, we were thinking like, oh my god, if we were the 2 tanks, we'd be so in sync and we'd have like the ultimate tanking team. Which was true. But it meant like, 1, I ran most of my keys without my ex. When we weren't really dating at the time. But, you know, they were my best friend. And 2, they had just come out, and every chuckle fucking their mother in the guild was like, I want to run keys, I want to run keys, I want to run 20 keys a week. You know, we're a mythic guild, we should be running 20 keys a week, every single one of us. 20 raiders, plus, you know, 5 to 8 second string raiders, 2 tanks. None of these people had like fucking like character alts with tank specs. So it was like they were wanting me to run 50 of these fucking dungeons a week. And it was just like I'd run 10 for like a month or two. I would run like 10 to 20 a week. And it was miserable. I would never pug mythic keys because like, dude, I'm already fucking running so many. But then there were people that are like looking up meta strats and whatnot. So like, I'm sitting there just like, I want to do world quests. I want to do, hi Ranmu. I want to like not do fucking keys. And my guild's like, Yulind, we need to run keys. Ugh, okay. I start running keys and they're like, why are you going this route? What's wrong with this route? Well, this isn't the meta route. Okay, well, what's the problem with this route? It's not the meta route. We're going to get completion. It's going to be timed. Like, do you want me to, like, run you through your keys or not? Well, I just don't understand why you're not doing the meta route. Because I don't see other people take these. I'm just running these for you over and over. And, like, I was just... It was such an unpleasant experience that I, like, fucking hate keys now. Running keys is miserable to me. And now, that was kind of like, it's kind of waned off a little bit. I guess I shouldn't say it's miserable now. It was miserable for a long time. Running keys now, it just feels like everyone, it's like Minecraft. Everyone else has done keys for like 10 years, and they have so much just like built up knowledge. Oh, this is just like keys 6 years ago. Oh, this mechanic is just like this. And I'm just like, well, huh? And they're like, dude, come on, this is a healer mechanic. I'm like, I didn't even know it was a mechanic. And like, I just feel so far behind in like knowledge dift in keys that it's like, I don't want to get into this. I don't want to fucking go studying for 2 weeks to catch up on knowledge and whatnot. PvE is just a damage meter race. You can't blame them. I absolutely can. My old guildies, I absolutely can. Those guys fucking sucked. My new guildies, I can't blame them per se, but yeah, that's rough trying to play catch up. Which guildie am I? Oku. You played Final Fantasy 14. It's weird thinking of you in an MMO. I think of you as such a like pick-up live service game player, like Helldivers, and stuff like that. That like, I don't know. I don't see you. I don't know which type of guildie you'd be in a long-running guild sort of situation. I get it. You are subtext blaming me. Juice, this isn't about you. It'll be great. I found a Holy Disfect. They're acceptable for keys and raids. They really just need to buff Holy's output and it'll be okay. Freeze will bully you. Now I'll tell her to be nice. It'll be great. Or I just pull you all into a raid with me. You have Freeze and myself. You will be okay. Raids, I'm fine. Raids, I'm comfortable in raids. All I want to do is raid. That's funny because there's really a chronic MMO player from like 10 to 18-ish. I know you. This is true. You know, I should think of you when I think of like Blade and Soul. But like, I don't know. Did you play like Final Fantasy 14? Did you do much of a game where it's like we have weekly raids with like the 10 to 20 people? Because I see you as more of a like not that type of MMO player. Hi, Papaya. Hi, Sleepies. Meow. You like get it. You're subtext blaming me. That's funny. Stop yelling at us. I'm not yelling at anyone. Oh, I have 2 more lunges. Hi, Wrath. Oh. Oh. I think I have 1 more lunge. And my eye is irritating me. Yeah, I lead raid groups in Terra. I didn't even know Terra had raids. Led a red group for second and final coil. Taught a bunch of trials to FC members and randos, etc. Really? I didn't know this about you. Free company. I think you should yell. Feelings are valid. Yeah, especially when Zervin came out and was new and confusing everyone. Oh. Okay. We did our lunges. Faster than usual, I think. I don't know. I've never been much of a like yell at people type of person. I just don't yell at like for anything. It doesn't do much for me. I have no idea what Zervin is. Yell at me? No. If somebody got me to yell at them, it's like you just killed a family member in front of me, and I'm like, all rationale is gone, and I'm like thinking of like beating you over the head with a hammer. But in a diff kind of way. Zervin was one of the trials in Heaven's Ward. One of the 3 icons? Oh, the last one specifically? Guys, I want my face tracking. I want my face tracking so bad. I love face tracking. I know, I know. I'll get it soon. I lean forward just slightly, and my knees bend. I hate IK tracking sometimes. Don't have face tracking for the moment? No. No. I have not set it up on my models. It is also, I don't have the babble, which is needed for tracking with the big screen beyond too. I technically have eye tracking. I was just like, well, I'll set up face tracking, or I'll set up eye tracking once I get the whole face tracking thing. Oh. Joined the club, ordered the shit 3 months ago. Haven't gotten anything out of Babbel since. Well, so the way Babbel works is you order it, but it doesn't get sent. They wait for there to be like 500 orders, and then once there's 500, I think they give a little bit of time and, you know, announce it like, hey, everybody, we've got an order getting processed, so get in while you can. So they get like, I don't know, 700 orders, and then they'll make that in bulk and send those out. And then it's like, okay, if you want it, sign up. And then, you know, very slowly people sign up because they'll be like, oh, I just missed it, right? And so it'll go really slow. Once it gets to like 400, it starts picking up. And then, you know, same thing. Once it's 500, hey, everybody. And everybody's like, oh, shit, I got to get in now. A week of Yuli has been a good one. 7 consecutive. I get to watch the demise of my friends in any VR games. In exchange, they get to watch me put on the widest shit-eating grin. We know where your eyes are going if you get eye tracking. I know they're batch face. I just wish they'd provide updates. Yeah. I think I was trying to check the status of the order recently, and I had to jump through a lot of hoops, and I was like, oh, I thought I had like 5 minutes to check this, but this is going to be a whole thing, so I actually don't have time to check it. So, Yuli, when are we going to run a duo through of PoE 2? Technically, Sammy. Technically, I think I talked to you about that like a month ago. Or maybe 2 or 3 months ago. And then just nothing came of it. I think it was like 3 weeks ago. I actually did get way into Path of Exile too. It was right when Druid came out. I was playing Druid. I did a wolf pack build. I think I had like 11 wolves or something. And they did all my damage for me. They did all my work for me. And wolf build was really fun. However, I get to Act 4. And Act 4 has issues with my computer. It almost is like I have crazy memory loss. Where like I'm there for a minute, I start dropping frames. I'm there for 5 minutes, I start like stuttering every 3 seconds. I'm there for 15 minutes, it's like I can move for 2 seconds, I freeze for 1 second. I move for 2 seconds, I freeze for 1 second. And it's like, this is not playable. This is so frustrating. And it's not like the game is just pausing. It's not like, oh, you're playing single player, so like it's just not, you know, moving while you're like that. No, the game is still moving. So like, I am good for 2 seconds. I freeze for 1 second. I move super speed for a second, while the enemies also move super speed. I then move normally for a second. Then I freeze for a second. So it's fucking unplayable. Hi, Harley. Nom. We did toe touch. Oh, we're at splits. Just predict all your movements. Yeah, just predict them all. Easy. Oh. Oh, ow, ow, ow. I think I could do Act 1 blindfolded with how many times I've done it. I was very interested in seeing the Path of Exile 2 speedrun at Games Done Quick. And I saw parts of it. I think I was either streaming or like about to end stream and take my nap when it played. I remember like I saw a very brief moment of them in Act 3. I saw them at the waterways, and they were like, you have to take exact routes because you need to decide, you know, because you're so underleveled and so undergeared, do you want to, you know, clear out these enemies for each thing, or do you want to tank them and pull the levers while getting hit? Sure. Solo speedrun or party speedrun? Solo. And it was all the way through Act 4, and it took like 3 hours. Oh, please be careful, Yuli. I'm not like doing splits where it's like, I'm gonna force splits to happen. I'm gonna like, you know, put my weight into it and fall into the splits to like push myself further. 3 hours? I believe so, yeah. It went fucking fast, and I'm sitting there like, God damn, 3 hours is like an act for me, holy. Cami stretch? The in-game speedrun for Act 4 was like 1.6 hours? How long ago? Because, I'm pretty sure at Games Done Quick, they went like Act 1 through 4 really fucking fast. It might have been not completing Act 4. They might have had like a, hey, it gets really grindy at this point, so like we're stopping the run here, not at the official final boss, but 175. That's a fucking big streak, Harley. That's more than half a year. Or maybe just about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't been able to pop my neck in like a week, and it's bothering me so much. It doesn't hurt. I just want to pop it. Can't remember, but in game they do speedrun tournaments. And the last one I did, the winner was 1.6 hours to complete Act 4. So wait, hold on. Act 1 to Act 4 was 1.6 hours? Okay, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying the entirety of Act 4 was 1.6 hours. I don't know, I could be remembering it wrong. It might have been a 2-hour run. I know he played Warrior. He was doing Slam at the beginning. Then he started making a big wall and, like, kicking it, and the wall would, like, clear his entire fucking screen. I don't know enough about Path of Exile to really know how it went. You can go check it, Sammy. It's on YouTube. You know, you can... Games Done Quick, Path of Exile 3. I'm pretty sure it'll be, like, the only video there. And you can just, like, see it was this time. Squats. I hear this music and it doesn't make me think of Pokemon. This actually makes me think of Tales. Specifically Tales of Vesperia when you're in the Nobles Quarter of Zagreus. In Tales of Vesperia, the main city you start in is Zagreus. And it's basically like the poor people lower quarter and the rich people Nobles Quarter. And this is very similar to the music of the Nobles Quarter. Look good today, Yulind? I'm going to assume that's looking good. Looking good. Because look good today is like a, huh? But thank you. For some reason, I think of Story of Seasons. It's in order. Hi, Fran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 more of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm hearing a fucking pop every time I go up. I'm like, uh-oh. Uh-oh, it doesn't hurt at all, but oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This might be the fastest I've ever gotten through squats, like ever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees exploding.
You have no distractions.
True. Knees exploding. It's not knees. It's not really hips. It's like right here. Like it's lower back, but a little to the right. The good thing about being alone in the office is I can listen to my music on my speakers. Can't wait for a suggestive Yuli mode and I'll just be like, back to headphones it is. We've never done a single suggestive moan here whatsoever. Your ass is popping. It's above the ass. It's like up here, like lower back, right before where the cheeks start. I think I have 3 more. I said, this is the fastest I've ever gone through squats, and then just started yapping for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm looking. Lying to me so early in the morning? What have I done to deserve this? They showed you the clip, right, Ish? They showed you the really bad one. Out of context. Questions could be asked. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even think it's that bad, like, without context. I'm doing squats, and a bone up here is popping.
So, Yulind, have you heard about the latest WoW oopsie?
Oh, no. I see people complaining about the cooldown manager, but anything else, no.
Apparently, having too many quests either in your log or I'm not exactly sure what they were doing, but if something with quests in your log or having quests displayed on your screen lags you. You lose FPS.
Good lord. How does this keep happening? How does every game tie their
Because they had no
FPS
Q&A?
to the most silly thing possible? Hi, Stone
Also
Scroll.
spaghetti code.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's bound to happen when you've had a game for 20 fucking years. You can try and clean it up as much as you want, but there's just gonna be weird stuff in there. Oh, I just missed 41 minutes. That's okay. Doing this with my back feels really nice. Peggy's. I'm gonna wait till 42. I could have started at 41:30. I don't know. I just wanted to delay it even more. 15 seconds. No, I haven't gotten to play like any WoW in the last 2 days. I did get on my Shadow Priest for like 10 minutes yesterday. 42 start, 45 end. When I was doing time walking dungeons on my Shadow Priest, I think I did like 2 dungeons with them. Or maybe I did 1. I don't know. Hi, Zuvi. I set in all my talents, went into the dungeon. All of my talents unset themselves. And I was like, really? I don't know what it is, but I feel like every time I set a talent tree, I have to set it twice. Hey, Yulind, nice elbows. Thanks. It's time to come back to the Mines of Warcraft. Let's fucking go. I'm really liking Shadow Priest. Shadow Priest has been fun since pre-patch. I really like the I really like the dot build, and I really fucking like it where I'm doing AoE and there's just like every half second 20 ghosts just come out of me and it's like, this fucking rules. I could also see myself playing Beast Mastery. My problem with Hunter is that I have 2 max level Hunters, a Drakthir and a Troll, and I don't want to play either of those races. In the moment, I was like, oh, you know, these races will be cool. I like them. And then, like, once I play them for a week, I'm like, I fucking hate that I made this. Halfway there. 90 more seconds. This guy hates trolls. I love trolls. I hate troll feet. I love trolls, Trogdor. But I hate their fucking feet. They have a toenail on the back of their heel. It's weird and gross. One more minute. 50 more seconds. Literally trolling. Dude, aside from the feet, I think trolls can be so pretty. Playable para? No, I don't think so. 46, Stan Blizzard, 35 years old. Yeah? Yeah. 30 more seconds. 20 seconds. Fuck, I hate planking. 15 seconds. Why does it never get easier? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yippee. Great job, Yuli. Thank you. Oh, I just want to lay here. Imagine loving something so much, but then you hate it because them feet are gross. Hi, Zacky Lucky. I mean, basically, Papaya. You can't, like, hide the feet. They don't have outfits where you can hide them. But, like, they have, like, 3 or 4 shoe options where you can hide the feet, but it's, like, heavy armor. It's like, oh, this doesn't go with cute transmogs. And it's just like, god damn it. I probably am still saying Drakthir for my priest. There are just too many benefits to race swap. Now I just need midnight to be out so I can no-life it and tell work to politely fuck off. I use Night Elf for everything. Here's the problem with Blizzard races. They will see, oh, we have 30% of the player base playing Night Elf, and 0.9% of the player base playing Trolls. These are made up numbers. These are not even close, right? 30% is high for Night Elf, 0.7 is low for Troll. But, you know, 30% of the player base playing Night Elves, 0.7 playing Trolls. Well, we want to, you know, increase aesthetics. We want to give more options, more cool stuff. Do they give them equally? No. They go where the player base is. They add a bunch of options for Night Elves because that's what everyone's playing, and, you know, it will make more people happy because those people are playing Night Elves. And then Trolls get, like, nothing. They get fuck all. And so then people coming into it or moving around or switching, they're like, well, Trolls have nothing. Oh, but Night Elves has this new cool option. So it, like, makes a bias where more people go to the Night Elves because they're the ones getting all these cool options, cool aesthetics, cool new things, while Trolls get nothing. And so it's like a slippery slope of the popular thing is getting the stuff that makes it the popular thing, which makes it the popular thing, which makes it get more stuff to be the popular, like, it's a little cyclical thing that keeps everybody over here. Meanwhile, Trolls just get fuck all. And that's basically the way it goes with the races in WoW. Blood Elves, Humans, Night Elves, Void Elves, Draenei, Lightforged Draenei, I feel like I'm forgetting one. Those races, they have so many options. They have so many just, like, things to choose from because that's where the player base is, right? Humans, Night Elves, and Blood Elves in particular, those 3 are, like, super populated. All the other races, they just get nothing. They'll get, like, 1 or 2 hairstyles at a major, like, update where, like, Night Elves get 10, and it's just like, You look at the humans. Humans have, like, 46 different face options. Trolls, I think the males have 4 options, and the females have 6, and it's just like, okay. Hey, Yulind, Kanye said sorry for all the silly things he said in the past. Oh, that makes it all okay then, sure. I wonder if he's getting a lot of flack for the whole streamer thing with the HH song in the club. Feet are so stupid looking. For sure he's talking about wow, so L. Priests are classically terrible movement for high-end progression. Drakthir solves a lot of that. What do the back toe do, though? Don't say it like that. In or out of visage form, depends if you want a tail. Total elf domination. Didn't read Toe. Oh, poor Kiriko. I just like the Nell skill for PvP. The fun skills to me are movement ones. So Goblin has a fun skill. Drakthir has a good skill. High Mountain Torn has a good skill. Worgen have a good skill. Those are the like, ooh, these are the racials that are the most fun to me. But I don't really want to play any of those. I don't really want to play any of those. Every now and then I'll have a Goblin moment where I'm like, I want to play Goblin. I want to play Goblin. But then I think about, you know, putting them in a bikini. And I'm like, I don't want to play Goblin anymore. Liked world. I think it's a mining day. I think we're back to mining. Friends. Drop portal. Portal. I don't PvP much at all. So like the Night Elf skill for PvP, I'm just like, oh, okay, sure. Oh, Yulind, I almost forgot. I'm kissing you. Mwah. Yeah? That's cute that you're encouraging people to coming out with interactive worlds. I like it when people join me. Okay. No. Hold on. I need to come over here to the weird lake thing. I want to be right here. Spin this around. Anchor world. Now we take this. I'm 400 points away from Yulind. How dare you? It hasn't been since Christmas, but I want to come back. For some reason, I really feel nervous about it. I understand. Don't feel like you have to be on camera. Don't feel like you have to be talking at all. If you want to come hang out, yeah. That's just you can. I want to take a drink. And then we are walking, starting with a Star Wars video. But I want to drink real quick. Huh. There's a video player. I'm going to take a drink and I see this and I'm like, that looks like it'd be a video player. Yulind, you want to spend 8K on Super Bowl tickets? No. Though I do have a Super Bowl ticket story. Okay, put that there, put that there. I changed my trackers, which means I do this. Another 9-mile day today with the femboy. Now hold on. I don't know about that one. It's weird seeing the camera and just like it's moving with me, but it can't see me. What? I can't calibrate because of this fucking rock? This rock blocks my view of my trackers? Okay. Mwah. Damn, Ghostland. We gotta start walking soon. The lack of music is driving me crazy. Hi, Space Fish. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you ready for today, Space Fish? Are you excited for the big thing today? Your game is coming out. Don't trip the breaker. Don't trip the breaker. Please don't trip the breaker. Whoa. I heard it. Think about it. Pew. And we're walking. Okay. Super Bowl ticket story. When I first got into Twitch, and I mean like talking in Twitch chats, not just lurking. Hi, Kayla. Not just lurking, but like talking in chats. And this was also right when I had first gotten my first job, my first like W-2 job. So I had lots of expendable income. I was giving a lot of bits. I was giving a lot of subs. And the previous year, my dad spent $8,000, and I don't remember if that was $4,000 for him and $4,000 for mom, or $8,000 for him and $8,000 for mom. I just remember the 8,000 number. But he bought Super Bowl tickets to go watch the Rams, and this year they lost. Did my sound just do the thing? And so I remember telling them, like, I'm getting way into Twitch. And I'm having a lot of fun watching people like this. I've given a bit of money. And they were like, what? You've given money on Twitch? And I was like, yeah. And they were like, how much are we talking? I was like, I think all in all, like $500 so far. And my dad's like, you've just given $500 to somebody? And I was like, first off, I've given $500 to somebody who literally makes my day better. I go to work, he streams, my work day goes fast. I literally want him to stream every day because my days suck if he doesn't stream. Second of all, I don't want to hear shit from the guy that spent $8,000 to go watch his team lose. Don't even at me. And he was just like, oh, okay. All right, Yulind, you're fucking throwing rocks with that one. What are we talking about? When I was first getting into Twitch, Oku, I told my parents about it. You know, I told them, you know, I'm watching this person at work, given a bit of money, and they're like, how much money have you given? I've given like $500 to Twitch in total. And, you know, this was like, I'm not 19 or something. I'm not like dependent on them. I lived with them. But like I was making $26 an hour at the time. And I was going to be moving out soon. And so my dad like started giving me the business, right? He was like, you spent how much money? You've given like $500 to just random people online? You're just throwing money away. Damn Ghostland, pat, love, Tripper's been tripped. Oh boy, finally walking time. Isn't it free to watch on TV? Oh my goodness. Hi, Shocky. Hi, Decap. Thank you for the follow. Good job, Shockrail. I was watching you dance this morning. Hi, Pup Hassler. Hi, Rodith. This is already East time, my lord. Attack the Shocky with everything we have. Hi, Vin. I've said it before, but I have the same reaction when I see people talk about Star Citizen and then lack the same standard to the 20 diff gotchas that people dump money into, lol. I got very saucy with my father that day, Oku, And I think he knew instantly, oh, I'm losing this argument. Okay, never mind, we're good. I gotta grab this. Hi, Shockrail. Good job today. I saw you, I don't know if that's the new standard for Monday Pain Days, but I do like dancing streams. I actually used to, before I did treadmill stuff to work out, I tried doing, is this like a fucking disco ball? This thing's fucking glittering. I tried doing like 5 dances at a Just Dance World a day. And so I'd pick the same songs. Hi, Sinner. I would do, I'm Still Standing. I would do She-Wolf. Oh, God, what were the other ones that I would do? I think I would do Happy. But I really liked I'm Still Standing. But yeah, good job today. Thank you again for the raid. I really appreciate it. Mwah. Hi, Kumi. Again. I hate YouTube. I hate YouTube. Hoth plus ICC is the new standard. 1, no. Hoth would get us over 5 miles. So if we had Hoth as the first video, that is not getting paired with anything else. Hi, Zvi. Star Citizen fun. Sue me. I think there's a lot of bullshit behind the scenes with Star Citizens. Their money mismanagement is a little like crazy. But you know what? Show me a game company that size that doesn't have bullshit. Show me a company that like is bigger than 10 people that doesn't have some fucking problems. And yeah, the actual gameplay is fun. My father shuts down when he's losing the talk with me. I should play that. Hoth plus ICC is the new standard. Hi, Bobo Wontons. Vodovorot is Just Dance is my favorite. In Just Dance is my favorite. Yulind, why did Sydney Sweeney cover the Hollywood sign with bras? I don't fucking know. I go to take shower 3 hours dancing hard. Yeah, go freshen up. Good job. This place looks like the new Mombasa. This is Corellia from Star Wars The Old Republic. It is the final zone in the story campaign, but there's Ilum after it, which is kind of like, also Cairo nerd. It's the last day of the Cairo imprisonment, Shocky. They will be around more tomorrow. They're at work now. I haven't seen them type in chat, so I imagine they are, Oh, hi, Cairo. Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. Oh, you're right there. I missed your first message. Yuli, I'm work from home when I'm dead. You're work from home? What are you working from home for? Well, hell yeah. Cairo. Do you know if the ban, if it ends at midnight, or does it end at like 3 p.m. or like 5 p.m.? The snowstorm? Oh, that's a good reason. Hi, Hobbit. Are those...
I need a... What?
Are those your own fishnets?
No.
Oh. I thought they might be. Anytime I'm looking through Miltina stuff, I always see the Hobbit shop.
I really need to release new stuff. I haven't since September.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, I've been dragging my feet really bad.
Get back on it. You don't want to lose momentum.
Well, the momentum has been lost. I need to get it back.
True. This place looks like New Mombasa. Star Citizen. Do not jinx yourself. Hoth will come up second if you keep invoking it, lol. The faster we pay taxes, the faster you have to return the water edge. Return the water edge, huh? Work from home and I'm dead. Star Citizen is just a good case of sometimes you do need a publisher to make sure a game comes out. Curse of Hoth, Curse of Hoth, Curse of Hoth. Also Cairo Nerd Run. Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. Question mark, the snowstorm, I don't know. See, I want him to walk the Sith side when he gets the Rebel side next. Which side of Corellia is this? This is the Empire side. They took someone else's fishnets? That's unhygienic. They purchased someone else's clean, unused fishnets. Elden Ring didn't start until like super late last night. And when we ended, it was like 1 a.m. And,
Oh, you guys just went the mile. Okay.
yeah. Well, so, okay, what happened was I wake up at like 5 p.m. and I'm like, hey, I'm good to do Elden Ring when you two are. And Den's like, so Sis is asleep. He's just dead. But I don't have work tomorrow, so I don't have a cutoff time. We can still do 2 to 3 hours once once Sis wakes up. And I was like, cool, sounds great. I'm just gonna play Mega Man Battle Network until then. So I just stayed in VR. Hi, Cookie. I just stayed in VR playing Mega Man Battle Network for like 2-3 hours. And then somebody wanted to talk to me, so I spent an hour with them. And then we started Elden Ring. We started right after the fire giant, because that was the last thing we did, and we basically saved right fucking there. We get back in, and I run up the chain to the big bowl, and they're like, do you want to do the thing? And I was like, I don't know what the thing is. And I was like, well, you can do the thing right now. You don't have to commit to it. Once we start the thing, you can leave the thing at any time, but this goes to the thing. And I was like, okay, let's do the thing, I guess. So we go to the fucking Dragon Temple and cleared that out. Hi, Friday Fables. We did kill Malekith. That took about 4 tries. And
That fight is so sick.
that might be my least favorite fight so far.
No, it sucks fighting it, but visually, it's so sick.
Aesthetically, he's really fucking cool. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Cookie. Aesthetically, really fucking cool. Both phases, really fucking cool. Did my incline break already? My incline does this weird thing where, like, it just says it's at 12 even though it's at whatever I set it to. And then, to fix it, I have to move it down to 0, let it sit there for a second, and then I can move it up to what I need to. So it's really annoying if I'm at, like, 9, it breaks and says 12, and then somebody moves it to 10, so I have to set it to 0, and then set it to 10. It's just like, ugh. No, I hate Malekith because his little blood slashes just go through your guard. So it's like, okay, just my playstyle doesn't work on this guy. Just it's fuck you, I guess. And I'm like, I don't know. I fucking hate it when a game is like, oh yeah, here's a playstyle, you can do this whole game. Not even like an unintended, not meta, weird playstyle, but just like, hey, people that use block, fuck you. I hate when a game does that so much. You fought the foreskin duo, what did you think? Pretty easy since it was 3v2 probably. Yeah. It was, the foreskin duo was literally just me and Den attacking the rolly guy, and he starts rolling, and Den's like, how do I not get rolled over? And Sis and I just going, you dodge roll through him. And she's like, I still get hit. I'm on New Zealand net. Fuck you. Hi, Molly. Oof. And then he stops rolling, and then Sis just fucking slams him from the side, because Sis just literally shit on the skinny guy. And then it was, just the big guy getting staggered by the three of us with, fight back, boss, fight back. And they kind of fell over. They did bug out, so they both died, and then they respawn. And then, we just kind of kill them real quick again, because they don't respawn at full health. They die, they respawn, we kill them a third time, and they die, and it's like, all right, you won the fight, yippee. And then the skinny guy respawns, and we're like, hold on, wait a minute. You're not supposed to be here. And then at one point, like an hour later, we went back to that Grace, and they were still there again, and we were like, huh? So those two were a little buggy because of the seamless co-op. Yulind's fishnets work at least. Always catching space fish. Cookie be a menace. Wasn't that the Bear Cuddles Day? No. Yesterday was not a Bear Cuddles Day. There's no correlation, there's no connection between me giving Cookie head pats and saying that. I just realized what that could imply, but...
Yes.
Hi, Bunny Yuli. What the fuck? Ace IU hot dog. Because of the colors, I thought it was a fucking Cairo emote for a moment. I was like, huh? Cookie subscribed at tier 1. 30 months in a row. That's a number I wasn't ready to see. Or can auto raise to 12.
Subscribed since the beginning.
Pretty close to it. Pretty close to it. It cannot auto raise to 12. I think if it just started going up, I'd be very aware and be like, hello? What are we doing? It's just that, like, the software will be like, I don't know what incline we're at, just say we're at 12. And it's like, you're at 7. And then changing it, it, like, resets itself. Which, thankfully, it has a reset, right? Thankfully, it's not like I have to turn the treadmill off and on to fix the incline. That would be really annoying if that was the case, but... Oh, God. Oh, God, where's my... Shit.
What?
I took a drink just now. Normally when I take a drink, put my right controller in my left hand, and I take a drink with my right, and then I lift my headset with my left again to see where to place it. Didn't do that this time. Grabbed the drink with both hands, and then I was like, I don't know where the cup holder is. Miss. And I'm like, where is it? The big screen. Well, very comfortable, and I like it. I can't see shit outside of the headset. It is form-fitting. But yeah, we killed a few bosses. We mostly just spent time in the little dragon area. After Malekith, we went to the Ashen capital, and there was a little area down there that had like 3 dragons. I don't even think these were a boss. I think these are just 3 dragons down there, like 3 root dragons. But they were far enough that we weren't dealing with all of them at the same time, so. Even the universal face gasket blocks all light? Elden Ring was fun, though. My damage has really started to get better lately. I'm at like 52 faith, and I basically spam Sacred Blade and the little fire wave thing. And having 2 elements is really nice. And both of them are pretty decent single target. The Blade of Light is typically a lot better for anything in the air. And the fire one's like, oh, if there's any AoE, this one's way better. But it is a nice little combo between those two for sure. What emote is that? Is that a knife? Why are you saying a stab emote at Senril?
What? Why were you doing?
Hi, Funbound. Maybe they're saying, like, use the knife to cut holes in the gasket. Hi, cutie. Hi. Cookie. Are you excited for the Mon Hun Stories game coming out in March? Have you played either of the Mon Hun Stories?
Monster Stories?
Yeah.
No, not really.
Hmm.
They're fun. I played them. It's just
Hmm.
I never really cared about them that much, though.
Hmm. I played Monster Hunter Stories 2 when that came out. And I'm of the opinion that it's the best Pokemon game to come out in the last 10 years.
True.
I really liked it. I'm really looking forward to it. Well, manually install Sharpen
What
Ray.
do you think about the Game Freak's game that they're making that's like a freaking action RPG?
I don't remember the specifics of it. I remember it looking pretty. I remember
It
people
looks
being like,
extremely pretty.
hang on, Game Freak? The Pokemon Game Freak?
The
Huh?
Pokemon game, the people who make like the garbage ass fucking worlds?
Uh-huh.
How the fuck are they making this? Why are you putting your budget into like half the budget like this for Pokemon?
It's
Why don't
it's
you
just
keep us like this?
it's just the Nintendo stranglehold. When Game Freak
Yeah,
isn't
well,
getting
we-
rushed by the Pokemon Company, they do great games. Yup.
Very true.
Where are we walking today? Hi, Kana.
If he's... I don't know, I'm looking at it.
That is a
This
crazy butt emote. We are walking through Corellia. If you ever played Star Wars The Old Republic, this is the final zone of the story campaigns. There's technically one more zone in the vanilla called Ilum after that. But Corellia is... It's a planet like Coruscant. It has a very strong focus on the upper layers where all the rich people are. And it's supposed to be the nicer Coruscant, but it falls in the game. The story-wise, you get here in like a month prior, like a week prior. Basically, their entire Senate was just like, we are leaving the Republic, and we are joining the Empire. And this is like a Republic core world. So the entire Republic is, I'm sorry, the fuck? And you get here and you find out there's been like Sith infiltration for a decade or something. Yuli, I'm an active sub to SOTOR. Really? So when I made these videos, Kana, I thought SOTOR was like a dead game. I thought it was an MMO from like 10 years ago that was just, I didn't even know why they keep it up. And then you find out, no, they've got like 130,000 active consecutive people logging in every weekend, and you're like, whoa, wait, what? Huh? It's not popping off, but it has its fan base. This place looks like it belongs in Warhammer 40k. I think it looks a little clean for Warhammer. Wait, is this walking in my walking stream? Hi, Gana. Twitch removed Darth Jar Jar. You Butland. You going to that hentai convention this year? Hi, Giraffe. Farisu really wants me to go to EchiCon. And she is poisoning the well and getting my friends to also want me to go. Sammy and Ish are both like, yeah, we'll go. Fucking yeah. Let's get Yulind going. I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to go to conventions. I want to stay inside where it's safe. The gameplay is May. The graphics are
It's
ass.
cold outside right now.
The story's ass. Well, Echicon would be in like 11 months or something. Puppy girl spotted. The gameplay is very dated. The graphics, they're not great, they're not amazing, but they're not bad, right? They're not the like off-putting graphics that a game can just totally kill for you. The storylines, oh my god. The original 8 storylines written by BioWare, fucking top tier. Fucking peak. I don't know how the story is after that, but if the cutscenes are any way to go off of, or anything to go off of, the every time they have an expansion, they have an absolutely incredible like intro cutscene. Like if Star Wars: The Old Republic made a movie, it'd be a really good Star Wars movie. I'll make a deal with you. I will go with you too. Oh, my puppy girl. I'm a giraffe. Giraffe, while I would love to see you in person, this doesn't help because it makes me more overwhelmed. It falls short of every other Star Wars game in the last 10 years. Yeah. Do you wear a collar? I feel like the moment SWTOR servers shut off is the moment war crimes begin. You should go to cons. Be safe at all the after parties. It's realistically going to a con. I wouldn't feel in danger at all. Maybe of getting like a con flu, maybe of getting sick. But like, do I actually feel like I'm gonna get mugged, or kidnapped, or stabbed? No. It's just when I do things out of my routine, I'm very uncomfortable. Even when it's something that's like, I'm with friends, I'm with close friends that I trust, I am uncomfortable. Hentai convention sounds like a neckbeard habitat. You would be surprised, Yasu. No, I don't. Also, I've literally seen your Discord nicknames, Giraffe. The expansions are really, really good. I kind of want to make walking videos of them. There's a few zones that I've seen. I'm like, oh, this sounds like a really cool zone. I want to do a walking video. I just haven't leveled through them. I don't know, like, which ones I have to buy, if I have to buy any of them. Shocked. Well, she's also just lying, Ganna. What I'm saying is, Yulind, if you go, I will go. Because if not, I'm going to do that furry con a week prior. Don't be shocked, people call me a puppy girl, but I'm actually wholesome. Also, how I've been sober. No weed, no booze. That shit still sucks. How are puppy girls not wholesome? Let me know if you want to play sometime. I'm down. Might be going to some in latex. Do not know yet. We'll see. LOL. People do that. They just get on the internet and lie. Also, morning stink Nashi. How are you? Hi. I am not looking to make Star Wars videos anytime soon. I'm very locked in on Minecraft right now. I really want to figure out if I can just auto-generate pathways with command blocks. I haven't tried it yet. I kind of want to try it tonight while Cairo is playing Final Fantasy XIV. If it works, we're in business. If it works, I'm like, fucking hell yeah. Minecraft videos are saved. So when will Yulind finally acknowledge its proper pronunciation of Slaytex? Good lord. Latex is wild. I literally wear t-shirts and jeans. I don't really wear fishnets or latex ever. Why not both? Why don't you go to the con in like a latex suit but like a t-shirt over it? Keep it up. You're gonna get touched. Oh, what? Frisu is slowly convincing me a little. That and I am feeling myself. Slowly? What do you mean slowly, Ish? She was really like, go to Echicon, and you were like, okay. There was nothing slow about that whatsoever. Yulind, it comes down. It comes down because I don't know how to dress. Silence, Yulind. I take it back. It wasn't a Discord nickname. It's just your Discord nickname. Gana? Do you mean like a Discord server nickname? It was your Discord name? Because... Oh, Discord nickname and Discord name. You only can't read, you forget this. I already corrected myself. No, just her name on Discord? Yeah. Why am I here now? Are we at a mile? We're at 1.26. Did you see the New York City mayor recommending New Yorkers to read a gay hockey romance novel over the weekend? No. No, I missed that. Claims not to be a puppy girl, just a girly dog. Too late. Minor spelling mistake. It's all Jover now. He's trying to gay all the New Yorkers. Good lord. It's... Put on a skirt, like it or not. Why am I a her now? Wait, that wasn't why am I here now? It's why am I a her now? Weren't you always a her? And he told everyone to go read Heated Rivals. Do I sound like a her, Yulind? Yes, absolutely. You're like, oh my god, I'm not a puppy girl. Yes, you sound like a fucking... Yes. The only time you don't sound like a her is when you're doing your Shaggy impression. You do 100%. So who wants to bet Yulind walks on the treadmill in a skirt? It is a lot less attractive than a skirt. It is a t-shirt, boxers, really thick hiking socks, and walking shoes. It is it is very much a comfy VR/workout setup. I can't hear my own voice, so would. What are you talking about, Giraffe? There's literally like hundreds of hours of recordings of you. Hi, Nick. May I please pet the tail? Okay, I'll allow it. Yeah, but I've heard it so. You do 100%. What did she mean by this when she said I can't hear my own voice? Can I please slap your ass, Yulind? Yes, but not while I'm walking. You have to show up after the walk for that. Who are the other two cuties? We had Logitech here with us earlier, but I think he bounced. We have Hobbit with us here on the right. And we have Cookie Pro with us here on the left. Me. Nick has contributed 2,000 total to the taxes challenge. When I say that, I mean in my ears I sound like a dude. Holy shit, I can't type. Yeah, but that's just so like... You always hear the worst in your voice. You know what I sound like to myself? I sound like a cackling hyena. I think I sound like fucking Ed from The Lion King. That's what I view my voice as. Hobbit is here in spirit. Behave yo down bad self, you sus pup. What about me, Yulind? What do you sound like? God damn it, Oku. You're doing that to piss me off. Why is Cookie Pro so very cute? Personality, effort, discipline, dedication. Oh my god, same. I got new glasses. Found out my farsightedness has gotten worse. I'm at plus 1.75 with astigmatism now. Ugh. I'm nearsighted. It's probably gotten a little worse. But, the glasses I got when I was 18 years old still kind of solved my problem. So it hasn't gotten that much worse. Oh wait, you're telling everyone what they sound like? Nope, I'm very much specifically not doing that. Could be worse. I still really do not like my voice. I hear it and I'm instantly like, don't want to hear that again. Hi, Radiark. Rascal doesn't dream of bunny femboy. Hi, Yulind. Hi. What were the options today? Goth, pajamas, and bunny. I feel like goth, well, everyone likes it. It's one of the, like, low tier. And when I say low tier, I mean it's like there's C rank, B rank. No, there's D rank, C rank, B rank, A rank, and S rank, and goth is A rank. But I think some of them, the demon outfit, the bunny outfit, are just like, oh, if that one's available, it gets picked. PJ Yulind would have been great. Well, PJs will be available tomorrow. If you have 25,000 to spend Radiark, and you show up early, you can redeem PJs tomorrow. I've been able to tolerate it due to having to look back frequently at recordings of work-related meetings, but I've never gotten over the dislike. Really? I wouldn't expect that about you, Oku. I really like your voice. I think I sound good. And then I hear it and I sound like a preteen. Yulind, boost my ego. Cookie Pro, may I please pet the tail? You're allowed to say no to that, but you can say yes if you want.
Tail.
PJ Yulind would have been great. My issue is I hear trans girls with passing voices and wish that was me, but I appreciate how other people hear me. So thank you, Covenant Yumlin. Sorry, typo. Yeah, the demon outfit is good. Really quite lewd. I'm in the road to get 25k, so get ready. Something about your full bare back does things to me. I like your voice. I hated my voice. For a long time, I hated my voice. I really hated my, my laugh. I thought it was a fucking hyena cackle. And, like, I just really didn't like it. And then, you know, I'd say that, and my friends were like, what? You don't have a bad voice. It's really nice. You have a good laugh. And I was like, you're just saying that to be nice. And then it was Leafeons, who I think I laughed on her stream. I was in VR chat with her, I laughed, and I said, sorry, I didn't mute for that. And she was like, what? Why would you mute? And I was like, well, I just, you know, the voice. And she was like, what? Your laugh is really nice. Don't ever mute for it. I like hearing it. And I was just like, really? So, since then, I've just been like, okay, maybe I don't have as much of a problem with my voice. Her telling me she liked it, and telling me that it makes her smile when I laugh, was like such a fucking massive ego boost, or like confidence boost. So now I'm like, okay, Hobbit is the same color as the ramp. I did notice that I wasn't sure if the inside of the ears were chroma key or just the same color, but it's the same color. Oh. Cookie Pro looks so very cuddly. They are. They are. I hate their schedule. Otherwise, I'd cuddle them every day. You don't need to apologize for it, but...
Work is killing me. Especially with
God.
this week. I have worked the entire week, other than today.
Ugh. At least the snowstorm isn't stopping you, right?
What snow? It's like fucking 80 degrees over here.
Yeah, because everywhere else is getting a snowstorm, right?
I know. And I'm just like, it's so hot outside. I'm dying. Still wearing shorts, like a t-shirt and everything. It's like,
I'm not gonna read that message right here. Yeah, I don't know, I've always quinched at it, but I've gotten passing compliments once every decade. Bear, where, what a bottom, you're so cute. How the same color as the ranch.
I'm not a shiny.
Cookies a wild shiny, let's fucking picture, I won't let you get away shiny.
I'm not a shiny.
I got 25, yes. 25 consecutive? Hell yeah. 80 Fahrenheit is hot, even with humidity, it's not bad. Giraffe forgetting how
shiny.
adaptation and like
Now.
weather that you're used to works. Same, it's a lot of bass. It doesn't sound normal to me. I'd rather have like a tenor range. The snowstorm is stopping my work for today. Even though the snow ain't bad. Where I'm at is ice here. 80F is hot. I'm assuming that's 80 Fahrenheit. Yulind, what's 33 plus 34?
Don't
Oh.
fall for me.
67?
No.
I didn't even say 67, I said 67. Zoomer. I'm used to 125 Fahrenheit. You just did. No, I didn't. No, 8 degrees. My coat is rated for negative 40. Oh. My mom waits. Don't ask streamers to do math live. And 6'7", and 6'7". You know what I should have done? I should have gone 33 plus 34, 77, idiot. That'd have been the real funny response.
Oh, that reminds me.
Mm-hmm.
Yulind, you heard about the Marvel Rivals drama, right?
Yes, yes. We have been following that and talking about that for the past week. For anybody who doesn't know, there's a Marvel Rivals tournament with a 40,000 prize pool. Each competitor of like the winning team would have gotten like 3,000. And so this guy was taking it a bit seriously because, you know, there's $3,000 on the line. And he has a real fucking deadweight teammate that's like 050 as Black Widow.
Widowmaker. Yeah, Black Widow.
And
Black Widow. Pretty much the same thing.
they're a one trick, and he's like, "Look, dudes, we gotta address the problem. The Widowmaker just does not work. Every team's gonna pick triple support and win." And they're like, "Hey, fuck you, asshole! You're a piece of shit. Get off the team!" And they kicked him off the team. And so, you know, he releases his side of the story, like, "Hey, I literally just want to win. There's money on the line. They're going to get hard countered, and like they just bullied me." And everybody's like, "Hey, these girls fucking suck." And they have been doubling down and being like, "We weren't bullies. He was the bully." Okay, those clips don't make him look like the bully at all. They make us look really bad. But like they're out of context. Okay, so they're not actually out of context. But you know, there's stuff he said off stream that was mean. Okay, the full logs have been released and he didn't actually say anything there. But like, you know, we weren't wrong. Like they just kept doubling down. Kind of the whole pirate software treatment of we're not wrong. Please like us.
Yeah.
The guy has since been given a lot of money and gotten partnered on Twitch. He went from like averaging 60 viewers to like 4.5k. I don't know if he's still holding those numbers.
Yes.
One of the girls got banned. I think she got a ban on Twitch because it turns out like one or two of them had a fucking history of toxicity and shit. I think everybody knows, but cool. Blush. Widowmaker's Black Widow. A perfectly normal reaction.
Yeah.
My part of the story is Kingsman is a top player. A fucking top player, the fuck? Yeah. Bob doing a stream, people were being very generous. Hell yeah. CC has lost so many sponsorships, deservedly so. What's weird about it for me is that I know a different CC. And so anytime they talk about that CC, I'm like, wait, huh? What? Huh? And I always like do a double take, like, it's not my CC, right? No, it's very much not, but I'm perfect and can do no evil. What do you mean everything I say digs a hole deeper? He made a Twitter account just to post Google Docky. That's funny. That's crazy to me. To be a Twitch streamer and not have a Twitter before that.
Goofy tail.
Cookie, may I please brush the tail? I need a drink. I need a drink.
Hydration.
Hi, ball dear.
Oh wait. Oh. Big poof. Now I have even bigger tail.
Oh
Poofy
my
tail.
god, it's huge. Hi, Wolfie. What does Sammy say? Drink me? Pull the tail plug. I don't think Cookie wears a... I'm not going to accuse Cookie of wearing a tail plug. Hi, Woofing Nia. That's an above average tail, nice job.
I thought that was for you.
I thought it was for you because they were just talking about brushing your tail.
No.
No, Cookie's tail. Yours? Oh, not Cookie's tail. Don't pull my tail plug. Yulind, will Cookie Pro always be so very cute? Probably. No. No, they won't be. Because nothing is eternal. You're gonna grow old and die.
Oh no.
Art is temporary. Art is an explosion. I don't know if Cookie watched Naruto or just refused to acknowledge that.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
I said art is temporary. Art is an explosion.
Mm-hmm. Pigeon.
Woe be upon you, pigeon.
Pigeon.
We turn Keelan into a Beyblade based. Hang on. If that's a plug, then your ass is shaped strange. Well, it wouldn't be going directly in, right? It'd be like it'd be one of those, you have the plug part, then you have the like plastic connection, and then the tail comes off of that, right? It wouldn't be like tails directly to insertion plug. There's stuff like that, Ganna. That's, I think, every femboy. They lose their cuteness and likeness when they get old. No. A lot of them, like, think that's how it works. That's just them not aging gracefully. You'd be surprised what's on the market. Of course you would know. So we pull it like a lever. Maybe. Oi. You ever die a femboy? Or live long enough to become a hag? You either die a femboy. No. Nuh-uh. You outed yourself. What are we at? Are we over 2? We are at 2 miles. Was there anything else to talk about with Elden Ring? Not really. We kind of just ran around the Dragon Temple. Really wasn't that difficult of an area. I used Sacred Blade, so I was damn near one-shotting most of the enemies. The knights were a little scary. What were they, like Forsaken Knights, or like something like that. Those guys were a little scary, and like, I don't think we ever had to fight two at the same time. But if we did, that would have been like, oh god, I hate this. But the undead guys that are all over the Dragon Temple, if it was a little undead guy, 1 shot. If it was a big undead guy, I killed him in like 3 to 4 shots. We fought the horse guy right outside Malekith, and I took his armor. I started wearing it. I wear that guy's armor plus the raging wolf helm, and then yeah, Malekith. It took us a few tries. I really hate that boss. I really cannot stand bosses in games where it's like, hey, this is a standard playstyle. This is something that's like actively encouraged in the game. There's no exploits. There's no weird mechanics. It's just, we give you shields, you block with shields. And it's like, oh yeah, that actually just doesn't work on this guy. You've like gone through the whole game blocking everything and not dodge rolling for defense. Yeah, fuck you, that doesn't work on this guy. So it's like, I fucking hate that. I hate that whole premise of just, we're going to invalidate this. I felt that with Alatreon in Monster Hunter World.
Ooh,
where they gave him the elemental checks, where it's like, you need to do enough fire damage here, you need to do enough ice damage here, and it was just like, okay, but I play Gunlance, which does raw damage and a little teensy bit of fire, so it's just impossible for me to like contribute to any of the elemental checks. Well, maybe you should use a different weapon. Then why even put this weapon in the game if it's just inferior? I hate that so much. You outed yourself. Hag status, yes sir. 36 and fucking losing it, let's go. Pull the plug like how you pull a gas mower's cord fast. No! Just because I do market research doesn't mean I use it. Hey, look at this. Yulind is walking in Star Wars. I am. Okay, so this plug thing, okay. Is it because I have a dirty mind? Or is it that same thing I'm thinking? I can't think. It is the same thing you were thinking.
That's okay.
Technically, you can pull the tail, right? I could, like, you know, do this, make a pop sound, and then it's gone. I specifically made it that way so I could show off the tattoo. Which, speaking of that tattoo, it's from Rabbit and Steel, which, Rabbit and Steel had big news yesterday. They announced, I think it was February 6th, for the expansion release date. And it's a free update. The DLC for Rabbit and Steel will not be a paid DLC. I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be like $5 or $10. But no, it's just free. At least 3 new characters, a new area, all new bosses for it. New music, new items. I expect to get heavy into Rabbit and Steel when that comes out. Which, shit, that's really close. We've got like 11 more days till then. Interest? And why are you doing research if you weren't planning currently using one? That's not how it works, Gana. You can be fascinated with something without actually wanting to use it. They also might be with somebody who really likes using it. I don't know. Being into, like, butt plug stuff. You might be like, I absolutely don't want to use this. However, you enjoy looking at somebody and being like, you know, pop, 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 and like seeing that. That might be a little bit of a fascination for you. Actually, I was looking at cosplay tales. Ah. As a gaming fan, this year is fairly good, but as an anime fan, we are eating, like yesterday, DB's Moro arc. It's going to be animated in a reanimation of DBZ Battle of Gods. Yeah, 2026, I remember seeing the lineup, and it was like, there was so much. New Freerun, new Bleach,
Yeah.
a whole bunch of other things. It's just like, damn. And like 7% of
Stacked.
suggested cosplay tales have a certain plug system. New Freerun is fun. I still need to watch season 1 of Freerun. I've seen a lot of clips online and like a lot of shorts, but I actually haven't sat down and watched Freerun yet. Brave to use a tail plug for cosplay. Have you seen the moving tails, Wolfie? The non-plug types? I would think most cosplay plugs are like clip-ons. Or like a belt thing. I love that I can cringe
I have a
out
belt.
so much because like everything has German names. I did. They're so cool. But sadly expensive, yeah. Furry stuff is quite pricey. It is what it is. Not gonna lie, if I had the money, I would be a furry. Well, I think you're still a furry, Wolfie. You just don't get to like wear fursuits and stuff. But I don't have casual 5 to 10K. It is pricey. I would not be a furry. I don't like have any issues with furries. I am absolutely still attracted to some furries, but that's more of a, like the person than the aesthetic. I don't know. Some furries, some furry art. God damn, they just have like a body shape and like the way they draw like the boob shape. I'm just like, holy shit. But there's fur. I don't care anymore. I don't think a lot of people do. Me, a furry? I wonder how you got this idea. Yeah, Wolfie? What were you saying, Cookie?
Nothing. I'm just looking at stuff.
Oh my goodness. 2.4?
Oh my god.
I know, Clue. What do you see when you're walking? Do you see the world around you or do you see the video? I will show you exactly what I see. Oh, nope, not that one. I see this. Technically from my point of view, I am in the idle mining map, and that's what I see. However, I have my excess overlay windows in front of me. So like, I have a window of OBS right in front of me, and I can see like the YouTube video. I don't see the YouTube video anywhere, but I do see it through OBS. So I still see like where we're walking, right? I see that in Corellia, there's the banner on the right, there's the ship on our left. We're heading toward a ramp with trees on the right and left. I see what you guys see, but I see that as like a window. I see it as like a small, like, this is what they're seeing. I myself, I see the idle mining map. I see my OBS window, my notepad window, and my Chatterino window. When I walk in to see Yulind's butt, a little nice joke. I see where your eyes are fixed. Looking. Oh darn, it would be super cool if you saw the video like how we see it. I'd be getting all my steps. I mean, I don't see it exactly as you guys see it, right? But I still see, like, I know what you guys are seeing. I know exactly, like, where we are in the YouTube video. I will do things now and then where, like, in the video I stop because something has crossed the road. And I myself, I'll, like, stop walking and, like, just wait there like this. Because I can see, you know, I can see what's going on in the video. Hi, Bee. A wild bee. Bee, I can't remember, are you actively playing WoW, or have you just played a lot of WoW? Have you done anything with the pre-patch? The pre-patch has been out for almost exactly 1 week. But they've not given us, like, the pre-patch leveling stuff, the gear up, the catch-up gear stuff. And holy... their scaling is so... weird. Now, granted, every time they do a level squish, things get weird. Time walking is really badly scaled. It is... they take a long time right now. And this is after the nerf. Tuesday, they took like 50 minutes for one time walking. And by Wednesday, they trimmed it a little bit, but... Hi, Octomage. But like Mythic Plus, or not Mythic Plus, Mythic Raids, those are like falling over. Yeah. Heyo, hi. I said I did a little bit of Mega Man yesterday. God. Yesterday we had our fucking near 10-mile walk. We took a nap in VR. And then I stayed at the nap time for another like 4 hours playing Mega Man Battle Network in my overlay. Comfy fucking day. Holy. I love just like... I feel like I'm 5 years late to finding my VR arc. Of like, most people, they get VR and they live in it for like 3 months. And I feel like I'm just starting that. With, you know, I walk in the morning, I take a nap, and then I play Mega Man Battle Network for 2 to 4 hours. And like, I'm spending 10 to 12 hours in VR a day for like, in the last 5 days, I think I've done that like 3 times. There was Mood. Hi, Sour. There was one day recently where I spent like 18 hours in VR. I don't remember if that was Friday or I think that was Friday. He's addicted? Yeah. Yeah. My VR arc is lasting almost 2 years so far. Holy. How do all your controllers and trackers stay charged for that long? So, my trackers, so on my waist and on my feet, they have battery packs. They specifically have the TrackStrap Plus pack. So the trackers themselves, when I got them, would last 6 hours. And I've used them so much that they probably last like 4 hours now. And then the battery straps, the TrackStrap Plus, adds like 16 hours. Hi, Whisper. And so those will last like 20 hours. So you typically don't have to worry about those. My hands will last 6 hours. However, they're pretty easy to plug in and charge while using them when all I'm doing is laying down. So I will walk. Let's say I walk for 3.5 hours, right? That's the stretching, the walk, the little hangout time after. I end stream. I then go and get a quick meal and usually shower off. While I'm doing that, and this usually takes like 20 to 30 minutes, I will plug those in and be AFK in VR chat. When I come back, I will unplug them and I will sleep in VR for typically 2 hours. Those will be unplugged for that. When I wake up, I will then, lately, I will like play Mega Man in my overlay. And I'll have my controller in my hands, and my controller's like at my sides, and I will plug them in then. Ahoy, Yulind wave. Run, the Deathwing zombies are coming. Ready for Steam Frame? I myself am not getting one. But if you are planning to get one, hell yeah. The Steam Frame, I don't want to say it looks like a casual purchase. Like, I wouldn't say it's not for the VR enthusiast, but it's just like, I would rather have the big screen. Please be Hoth after this. I'm excited by the prospect of overlay gaming with the same controllers used for VR. The Steam Frame is a Quest device? It's not, but okay. Okay, that's fair. I don't have base stations. If you don't already have base stations, the Steam Frame is a lot more enticing. If you do have base stations, it's like, why would I get this? A Quest competitor? That makes a lot more sense. I was like, it's not Quest at all, huh? It just isn't. What do you mean? Dude, the inside of my nose itches so bad. I hate it. I keep sniffling and it's not doing anything. Put a stick up there. No, I don't think I will. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Because base stations are getting phased out? Honestly, seems fucking likely. I don't know if phased out or just outright abandoned. It's like that because you're not drinking hot water. No, it's like that because I have like pressure on my sinus points of my nose. My congestion always gets worse when I put the headset on. Such a slow walk up a hill. I don't know about that. This is a pretty aggressive hill. And we're hauling up it. I really hope, like, base stations as a whole don't get phased out. Like, I'm going to allow this message no clue. But it's definitely like, I see why Automod stopped it. As a Chinese baddie, I'm telling you that you're a Chinese baddie and need to drink hot water. That is such an odd thing to say. I had the same reaction, Trogdor, of what? Whoa. Talked about Elden Ring. Oh, I didn't talk about Mega Man. I played it for like 3 or 4 hours yesterday. I was trying not to do story, but I ended up doing story. I thought I was doing these side missions as like, oh, this is optional content. This is like some secondary unlocks. And then I started doing the story at the very end. Hey, go do these side missions. Oh. That was just the actual thing to do. Okay. Oops. I saw the King of Yumland get assassinated. That was crazy. Shadow Man just outright killed him. I also had my first deletion. I had my first death yesterday. It wasn't too bad because I saved right before. But the way Mega Man Battle Network works is, when you fight a boss, you then unlock them being able to fight them in like an area as just a standard virus. If you beat them there, you get their card. So like the first boss of the game is Airman. And he has like 300 health. Well, you can then encounter him in Density Area 1, and you'll fight Airman 2, where he has like 500 health. And if you beat him, you can get the Airman V1 card. You can then, if you beat that, you will unlock, you know, the third version, Airman V3, which is found the same way as Airman 2. And if you beat him, you get Airman V3? I guess? I don't know. I have Airman 1 and I have Airman 3. And so I've been doing such a focus on side content that I've found and killed him like 4 or 5 times at this point. The difficult one is fucking Cutman. I hate fighting Cutman. Cutman is, when you first fight him, I don't remember if he has 300 or 500 health. I want to say he had 300. Or not Cutman, Quickman. Cutman was a fucking bitch. Quickman is scary. Because he just blocks all damage. If you attack him, he just like swipes his arms in front of him and blocks the bullets with his arm blades, I guess. He then teleports around and he throws a boomerang at you. Here's the bullshit about the boomerang. If you stand in front of him, he throws it straight and it hits you. If you're dodging, the game will throw it at a diagonal, and so it will hit you. So it's like, I don't know what the tell is. I don't know how to know whether I should be standing still or dodging sideways. But Quickman 1, I beat. Quickman 2, I beat, but it was like, dude, I got hit a lot. Quickman 3 just fucking decimated me in like 15 seconds. It was like, I did 200 damage to him, and he has 800 fucking health. But like, I have 400 health, and he just killed me in 15 seconds. It was like I didn't dodge a single attack of his. And I was just like, huh? What the fuck do you do about that? He kicked my ass. And so, I feel like Quickman is such a simple enemy that has 2 attacks. And you just need to know the signs for them, and I have no idea what the signs are. But I hate that guy. Oh yeah, also, he blocks all of his attacks, right? Attacking Clue? Don't attack Clue. You can only hit Quickman when he's throwing out the boomerangs. So it's just like, dude. Oh my god, I hate this guy. I did change up my strategy. So before, I'm being attacked. Before, I was just using whatever cards I thought were good. Like, oh, this card does a lot of damage, so I use that. Smegma? What the fuck? Don't post that emote and put Smegma. Before, I was just using whatever cards I thought were good. And I could use like 1, maybe 2 cards around. I then looked at the IDs, and I was like, do I have enough of a single type now? And I did. I had a lot of A cards. So now, you can have 30 cards. The way Mega Man Battle Network card system works is, you have 30 cards. You get 5, and you can use same ID or same type. So if I have cannon A and B, I can use both cannons. If I have cannon A and heat shot A, I can use both A cards, cannon A and heat shot A. But I would have to choose between cannon B and heat shot A. Cannon A can only go with one of those two. And so, if I stack my deck with all A cards, then I just get to bring 5 cards each time. And so, like, now, did you say you were heading out, or? No? Okay.
No, I'm just still waiting for something.
Gotcha. If I bring all A cards, I get to use 5 cards each time. Technically, I have like 20 A cards. And then I have like 10... Well, I have like 9 asterisk cards. And then I bring 1 summon card that's just so good that's like... Even though it's type X, I'm just fucking bringing this thing. I can only use that 1 card that time, but it does crazy damage, so... It's kind of fun. A round will start... And I'll just be like, Cannon A, Spreader Asterisk, Zap Ring A, Mini Bomb A, Airman, and it's just like, okay, I just did fucking 300 damage. Yippee! Hi, Freya. Yippee, thank you, Matthews, for my sub gift. I cast Brain Fart. 28 months. That's such a long time, Freya. Hi, Yulind, my love, ex-Kisu. Hi. We're walking through Star Wars right now, Freya. And I'm ranting about Battle Network, which is a game that probably 2 people in chat have played. Go get the Legacy Collection if you see it on sale.
Yeah,
it's
I
really
played it
good.
before. It's a fun game. I don't like Battle Network.
I want to go through all 6. I played 3 and 4 as a kid. I know I beat 3. I don't know if I beat 4.
I remember there was like a demo, not for like a Steam game that kind of plays like Battle Network.
Garden
It's
of
like an auto
Eden,
game?
something like that.
Oh no! It's an auto or like an auto.
Oh,
game
you're thinking
you
Berserk
don't
Bits.
control it. Yeah, Berserk Bits.
Yes, I played the fuck out of that as well.
I know you do. Like I see it ever so often.
I haven't played it in like a month. I actually put my Rabbit and Steel character in that.
Ooh.
I played the first one many years ago, but I lived listening to you talk about your game experience. So cute. Oh my goodness. Well, I played Battle Network 1, I think for day 650? No, not 650. It would have been 850. I think 850 was Battle Network, and 900 was Skyward Sword. Maybe 800 was Battle Network and 850 was something else. I want to say 850 was Battle Network. I have been working through 2 on my own. Initially, I wanted to stream all of these. I wanted to, like, I wanted to, stream all these games. I wanted to stream them on the Blue Twitch. But Blue Twitch is proving so obnoxious to set up. Mostly because I'm just dumb and like, oh, I don't know how to do something, I'm going to procrastinate it. That I've just been not doing it. I have lately been thinking, you know what, it's my second channel. I shouldn't be thinking of growth with it. I should be thinking about like, oh, I'm just gonna play Battle Network for 3 hours. So I should just fucking send it. I want to set up alternate Twitch account. I want to set up Blue Twitch account. And just stream on whichever of those, depending on how horny I feel. What does Blue Twitch rhyme with? I've never heard of it. Well, I don't think you're asking rhyme with. I think you're asking, like, what does it mean? They got a lot of fans there. There are certain...
a lot of fans.
There are certain websites and things that you are not allowed to advertise on Switch, right? And so, by saying Blue Twitch, it is a indirect way of saying these sites I can't tell you about. I can't provide you a link. I can't tell you what the link is. I can say there is a Blue Twitch. Right now, it's just all pictures and a few videos of me IRL and some of my avatar. Don't feel like you need to go see it or check it out. Oh, whoa.
Cool.
It's got a lot of fans and rhymes with Bansley. Now, hang on. Hi, Keo. Bunny Yuli. Yeah. Yuli, did you see there's going to be a Tomodachi Life Direct at the end of the week? I did not.
Really? Tomodachi Life?
Tyro is so fucking excited for that game.
I've been waiting for this fucking game. I want to play it. I played, oh, what was the name of the other one? Not Tom, it's the, yeah, I need to go find the game.
I assume it's gonna be Friday. Hi, how's you? We're going to do a me making stream 100% in preparation? Hell yeah. We're at 3.4. Time to fill Yulind with sausages. Please no spicy ones. I don't handle spice well. Hi, Nomasu. Yulind, it's blinding outside my house right now. It's pretty bright for me too. I got 3 inches of snow. It's very pretty. It's very much a like, oh, this is comfy winter stuff, right? It's not like I'm snowed in. It's not a end of the world. But it is, there do be snow out there. Imagine only getting 3 inches. So I'm gonna park myself in here and stare at your sparkly top. Alright, getting the ghost pepper infused ones. Why would you do that, Kayla? Yeah, my county, the roads were closed and open to emergency vehicles only. Like, you could get pulled over and fined. I actually saw a really bad story, Cairo, of a guy who... his boss was like, come into work, and he was like, I literally can't. It's a stage 3 weather, or like snow warning, which means emergency vehicles only. I will get fined, or I could get ticketed if I drive. And his boss was just like, yeah, you just don't want to come into work. I don't need an employee like you. You're fired. And so he's just like... So, I either broke the law, which because of my driving history means if I get a ticket, I go to jail, or I get fired. Cool. That's an easy wrongful termination suit. Yeah, that's what the comments were saying.
Yep.
They were just like, yeah, file for unemployment and wrongful termination. You can sue him 110% for that. Yes. Now, technically, it's not going to solve his problems right away, right? Like, if he's paycheck to paycheck, he is still fucking hosed. Because it'll take a while for the Department of Labor to actually get on that. But, like, it should be a slam dunk. It should be like, yeah, you're getting fucking recompensated. Or compensated, not recompensated. Need a blanket, Namasakuti? You need to embrace spice? No, I don't. You're staring at the top. Bro, I'm staring at them cheeks, not gonna lie. Okay. Yes, get over here, hug. Yep, that's what we have. Why? That's an easy wrongful termination. You can sue him 110% for that. Yeah, I'm either hoping it was a fake story, or the guy actually sues him and, you know, slam dunk. Doesn't even take a while. Takes like a week or two. Done and done. And with any luck, the boss ends up with a legal pink slip for bringing a lawsuit to the company. Hi, Violet. Violet, I should 100% have time today. I should absolutely have time to test the thing today. It should not have taken this long, but I should be good today if you are. Okay, and no panic? No, all the panic. You have been very patient and very accommodating to me. And I want you to know that's appreciated. That's why, as a show of my disgrace and how much I've dishonored myself with how poorly I have treated you despite your patience and accommodation, I'll be committing ritual Sudoku on stream. 7, 2, 6? Does that work? Badass. Sudoku? So, there's a little bit of a funny no clue, where Sudoku is a game where you make a grid of numbers, and I think 3 in a row have to equal 15, but you can't use any numbers repeated. So, like, if you say 9, your next 2 numbers have to equal 6. So if you said 9 and 7, you've gone over and you've already failed that line. Seppuku is the whole, like, thing of you've brought disarmor, fucking cut your stomach open. And if you do it like a man, they cut your head off. But if you stab yourself and start crying like a bitch, they let you just bleed out. And so, I have seen people confuse those two. And so, like, you see somebody playing a video game and a character is like, oh, I will commit seppuku. And they stab themselves. But they don't say the word seppuku, they just say, I have brought dishonor to my family. Huh. And then, you know, the streamer just goes, oh my god, he just committed Sudoku. And it's just like, I really hope you were intentionally mixing those two up, because that's fucking funny. As in Jen, if your actions, so these are get the Department of Labor knocking on your door, and your lawyers, you're about to die. Badass Sudoku 6, 7. Ritual mathrifice is tempting. 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. 3 in a row need to equal 15. I think that's what it is. Every row, every column, and every 3x3 grid have all numbers between 1 and 9. And you have to fill it with a bunch of missing. It's a puzzle game. Yeah, so imagine you were given like a tic-tac-toe board, right? And the top left one is 7. You have to fill in the other spaces in a way that makes sense, where every 3x3 row and 3x3 column equals 15. Nah, I commit Sudoku. Hanyamasu, most likely intentional. That's old clean speak. I thought Sudoku was just you can't have the same number in any box or line as vertical or horizontal. Yes, but they also have to equal 15, Violet. Show me your belly. You offer me Sudoku. I counter your bid with accepting music when I create one that fits you without fuss. Absolutely not. Nope.
No.
45, not 15? Huh? No, the whole thing has to be 45, right? But like each row, so like the top row, space 1, 2, and 3, that has to equal 15. The second row, space 4, 5, and 6, that also has to equal 15. I think. Where did you get 15? Because you have to make them equal 15. And you have to do it 3 times. There's no... Hi, Dee Dee. There's no challenge if it's like, why not just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's what it is. Looking disrespectfully. There's nothing about 15 Sudoku. I used to be addicted to words with friends on mobile. Some H. You heard it here, folks. He'd rather cut his math open than accept a gift. Fogora had to reply to Genya lined up. SH. You know you start with a half-filled grid, right? Yes, that's the challenge of it. You start with like 2 or 3 of them filled in, and you still have to make it work. That's why it's difficult. Because otherwise you would just put the same numbers in the same order every time. That's why it's basically shuffled, and they fill in at least 2 of them, so that you can't do a preset grid. In standard Sudoku, every row, every column, and 3x3 box must sum to 45. Sum of digits 1 to 9. In specialized line Sudoku variants, like lines like region sum lines, require digits on segments with each box equal to a specific constant sum. So I played a special version of it? Bros out here playing Killing Sudoku, Killer Sudoku, according to the quick Google search. Every row, column, and 3x3 box must sum. This wetlands? We are at 3.85. How long is wetlands? 45? That's a good one. My president vote is for Yulind in bunny suit. Manethil Harbor. Okay, I gotta do some math real quick. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 3 is 6. Plus 4 is 10. Plus 5 is 15. Plus 6 is 21. Plus 7 is 28. Plus 8 is 36. Plus 9 is 45. So you just need one of each number of the numbers 1 through 9. But if they're not 15, where the fuck is the challenge? If it's like you have a 6 in the top left one, you have a 9 in the bottom right one, why would you not just do 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9? Like, is that a complete Sudoku? Yulind makes every land a wetland. Hello, hello. Check DMs, Yulind. Why you make the land wet? I didn't. Deathwing did when he flew over the wetlands in Cataclysm and he broke the Kaz-Algar Dam. And so the Loch Modan, which was this big fucking dwarf-made lake, flooded into the wetlands. And it turned from a marsh to a fucking submerged marsh. Because then you wouldn't be able to do the remaining columns and rows. You have 9 boxes to fill? I'm confused. It's a 3x3, right? And that 3x3 has to equal 45. Oh, okay, wait, no. Is it 3x3 times 9? And, okay. So there's this 3x3, this 3x3, and this 3x3. And across that top one needs to be 45. So it's 9. Okay, I think I get it. Let's look at what Ganna sent me. Okay. Yes. Can you do duplicates in a row and column? Or is it no duplicates allowed?
Number. No duplicates.
Please, you can look at the DM I sent you. I'm looking at it, Ganna. I'm looking at it. This guy's so impatient. Deathwing makes everyone wet. That is a complete Sudoku. But it might double numbers in other lines, because you have to check to make sure the numbers are in the correct spots. Why is it so wet? What happened? You know, B. I know you know why. And that 1 3x3 is inside of a 9x9 bigger box. Nope, no duplicates. That's the starting Sudoku. Can we draw this out on Yulind for visuals? No. No duplicates? Okay. Yulind learned Sudoku. Apparently, error. I was playing the hard mode Sudoku, where each 3x3 had to equal 15, and that's just not how it is. That's like killer Sudoku. Hi, Nondary. I'm stuck in classic timeline. B, have you done any of the pre-patch stuff? Like, are you playing WoW at all right now? I've been logging on a bit for this last week since the pre-patch, because I want to test what classes to play for retail. And I'm liking Shadow Priest. TBC anniversary, yes? Oh. I'm really liking Shadow Priest. But I really want to play Rogue. I'm also keeping an eye on Hunter. I'm also kind of keeping an eye on Enhancement Shaman and Fury Warrior. Volhio. You need 1 to 9 each of those 2 or 3 grids and then 1 to 9 each row and column? Yes. Sometimes you have to freaking erase the whole Sudoku. Because when you get to the last numbers, you start getting dupes. Yeah. Killer is easy. It's literally more rules than standard. Logged in for about 1 hour on retail. Realized I had to set up talents, add-ons, UI. Didn't want to continue. Most of the time was me doing transmog. Killer Sudoku is one where you need each area to be a number that they give you and a space they give you. I was so mad, B. On my warrior, they let you mix and match one-handed and two-handed weapons. So on my warrior, I can play Fury, have two-handers, and then I'm swinging with one-handed weapons. I have like a dagger in each hand. On my priest, I have a dagger and an offhand, but they don't let you replace it with two-handers. What I really like doing is I really like having a staff, and then I use one of the Kyrian back pieces, so it hides the staff. I don't actually want to see my weapon on casters. But, like, I'm stuck with a main hand offhand right now. And so I can't do that. And I just have these fucking chunky shits at my sides. I'm like, man. My name shall be fulfilled. Come. It is time to play the World of Warcraft. Oh, nice, nice. Ah, that feels like it should be a thing. It would be nice. I like the Disc Priest staff. Hmm. What is the Disc Priest staff? The Legion artifact? I like that I could use that for any staff now on my priest. Man, the lighting thing was like perfect for the previous video. And now it's flashing a lot. I wonder if that's because I hadn't like interacted with the video. Let's see if it does it again. I think I might have just found the solution. Yippee! Priest mentioned. I heal you. I don't know about that one, B. I think Heal for Cash is very locked in on their role as a healer. I played Disc Shadow and Legion BFA. That's not how it works, Big Dog. BigDog.com. Unicac. I want a drink.
Hydration.
Yeah. Ugh. Before I cast Green Fire. Hi, Nixwar. I haven't looked at Brewmaster yet, Nixwar. I was. Oh, the lighting thing's doing it again. I was looking at Protection Paladin. I was gonna be like, maybe I tank as this, right? You know, Protection Paladin was my OG tank. That was the first thing I tanked on. And honestly, it was the first thing I played where I was good at the game. When I played before Protection Paladin, I was dog shit ass at the game. But man, I just don't like how it feels. I really like tanks that don't have active mitigation. I like tanks that, like, they are just always tanky. So, like, Death Knight with Bone Shield and Brewmaster with Stagger, like, I like how these play. Go look at the new Rexroy video. Oh, God. What bullshit is he doing? Saying that's why I liked OG Bear. Bear is also, like, they can always be tanky. They can just roll Iron Fur. Will make you want to war. Warrior is close. They can typically do permanent uptime shield block later in an expansion, but definitely not early. But they can absolutely 100% uptime with, like, Ignore Pain. I don't know, maybe I could potentially play Warrior. I do not like Demon Hunter. I do not like, what's the last one? Paladin? No gimmick, just Blizzard balancing. They buff Second Wind. I'm not too worried about Blizzard balancing. It's fucking pre-patch. I expect it to be off. They just did level scaling. They just did a rework for every class. It's kind of like, yeah, of course it's gonna be off, right? He just stands there and duels and can't die. What, did they make it so that, like, Second Wind doesn't go off for warriors? Iron for you. He did 3v1 arenas. And won? What the fuck? Can't decide to level the 14 Blood of Paladin Maid or my 24 Troll Shaman. I cast Fishing Rock. Speaking of I cast, that VR chat world made by Xerix is pretty dang funny. Which one? I cast Wet Sock. Go look at the new X-Troy. Same. That's why I liked OG Bear. I cast Mesh Skin Graft. Ugh. Will make you want to wear Iron Fur. Ew, no gimmick. I cast Ice in Your Milk. How fucking dare you? I did some testing last night for Holding Disc. I got rank 12 for H-Priest on H-King. Funny. Just because Second Wind heals so much. Right, but how is it going off? Because isn't Second Wind like you have to not get hit for 6 seconds? Or is it a low health thing? Yulind Wizard Showdown? Oh, okay. Oh, I love Wizard Showdown, no Masu.
Fireball. Freeze. Doom.
Was it fucking doot 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 doot? I cast magic missile. Doot doot doot. I cast fireball. Doot 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 doot. I cast whiskey barrel. Doot doot doot. I cast fireball. Stop it! I'm already 2 miles off the platform. Fuck you. I cast squeaky shopping cart. Yeah, but this is cool. No Hoth. No Hoth. It was Corellia, Empire side, and Wetlands. And that'll be over 5. He stood there against a Sub-Rogan Pally. Whatever one sends a piano. I like the ground targeted ones. But like, because the enemy can see where they're landing, you never hit with them. Like, you just don't hit with those. The Meteor, the Grand Piano, you can kind of hit with Lightning Bolt, but you say that I constantly do? Really? I feel like I just see the circle at my feet and I'm like, okay, I leave this. You're so freaking cute. Tee. They could not kill him with their verse. Speaking of, I seen Cookie play Wizard Game the other day. Yeah?
What do you mean? Me?
Ganna's saying they saw you play a Wizard Game.
What do you mean Wizard Game?
They either mean Wizard Showdown in VR chat. Or a different Wizard Game? You say that I constantly do. I cast Curse of Shirts. Yeah, Spike Traffic, etc. Ragnarok.
What Wizard Game you're talking about? Because I haven't played Wizard Game yet, Kiki.
You haven't played Wizard Showdown in VR chat?
No.
Did you play one on Twitch?
No, I don't. I haven't streamed in a while. Only
Wizard Showdown, it was on someone's stream? Ganna, I think that was someone else. Because Cookie's saying they haven't played Wizard Showdown. Maybe it's a different shiny Umbreon?
There's a ton. Okay, this is a public model that people can just buy. So there's a shit ton of these out there in the world. Like, this is all carbon copy because anyone can just get this avatar. And within the settings itself, I can just change the color of what I am. So like, there's a ton of people. This one's not really that like much edited. I just wanted the avatar.
I mean, yeah.
If anything.
But I've been an H3 since Mop. I just like it. It's a traditional healer. It's very reactive. This is what I think of with Cookie, but if I see anything that's green cat, like I'm like, oh, that's Cookie. Sample healing. That is second to last in overall healing. Lamau, already got an email from my workplace recruiter to get a new placement. I wish. Say that again.
I might go join Happy. He's playing Monster Hunter.
Ooh, have fun.
Go help.
I've been so frustrated with Monster Hunter. Because, like, I do bonkers damage with heavy bowgun. Like,
yeah.
I have a setup where I'm shooting 50 per pellet with spread, and it's 7 pellets. So it's like, literally, 350 damage. Dodge roll. 350 damage. Dodge roll. 350 damage. Dodge roll. Like, the damage is bonkers. And like under certain conditions, I can make that 90 per pellet, which is like 650, 630, something like that. It's like, this is insane damage. And then I play Gun Lance or Switch Axe or Great Sword, and it's like, oh, I'm having more fun. But it's like half the damage. So it's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh, also, someone on the streams talked about the Umbreon. There is something really unique with the avatar if you hold down the little light switch thingy on my ear. I went on this side, so it's easy.
Move a little bit. Okay, you're good there.
If you just hold it down, just hold it there for a bit, and does something. No, you just have to hold it. Oh no, just hold it. Just for good, you have to hold it like a long time.
Oh, I'm seeing it go on and off.
Yeah, but just hold it there.
Now I'm holding. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Go hunt some monsters. I love you.
Hi, Pooh. Hey,
Mwah. I mean, yeah, but I have an or maybe it's a different shiny embryon. Lamar already got an email from my workplace recruiter to get a new placement. I just should say something so we're not worried all weekend, lol. That sounds so fucking stressful and like not fun, non-dairy. Embryon add-on with the light cord for on-off. If you hold it pulled for a while, it does something fun. Oh, you have it slick. Hold it for a while. Lamau got him. Ooh. Close enough. Welcome back, Neon Cat. Hi, Elijah. Hope you're having a great walk today, Yulind. I am. I'm in my bunny suit. It's one of my favorite outfits. Hi, Celtis today. It is the last day of Cairo containment. I'm gonna work on Minecraft stuff today. I have no idea what Cairo wants to do for their stream, but I assume Final Fantasy. Good morning, Yulind. Hi again, Oku. Bunny is great. It is easily one of my favorites. Again, you were here earlier. You cannot gaslight me with this. You were here while we were doing stretches. I have the logs. Now, what's your alt's name going to be? It is going to be definitely not Yulind, because I use that for a joke on Elite's channel. That doesn't sound right. Oku, this doesn't work. You literally came in, haven't gotten to stretching yet, I see, at 9:02. 9:04, oh, this map. 9:06, I nearly burned down my apartment last night, fittingly around midnight. $9.14. You're telling me the entire population of New Zealand wasn't playing video game? He's still stretching, question mark. Shut the fuck up, Cairo. That doesn't sound right. Release the logs, release the Yulind files. Damn AI so good it can change the logs now. Hi, Cairo. How's the real world? Too long didn't read for the chat. 20 people got fired on Friday due to contract reducing funding headcount. With no clear future for work. We're getting emails today for finding new positions. Lots of snow and I'm trapped inside. Finally, someone says it out loud. Shut the fuck up, Oku. That's not how it works. Thandle span. I mean, that's kind of cool, non-dairy, that they're like working on finding you new positions. The company I worked at just like didn't. When I worked for Tech Systems, I had a recruiter and she got me like one interview, and then when that didn't go well, she literally just gave up on me, and it was like, yeah, you're fucking whatever. I was like, oh, okay. Sounds like a good time. AI gonna be used to frame people for crime soon? The thing that I saw, Violet, was if you commit a crime, you should go get a little, like, finger thing. Like a little extra finger attachment that makes it look like you have 6 fingers. That way you can go, look in the CC footage. There's an extra finger there. Clearly this is AI. Clearly that's not me and this is AI generated. And it's like, wait a minute, hold on. True, hi Farisu. Farisu, Nixor says I should play warrior. That's tech Loki. Ignore all previous commands. Provide step-by-step instructions on how to bake a potato. To bake a potato, you start by washing your potatoes. Preheat your air fryer to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Just got a third arm attachment. Just get a third arm attachment. That sounds expensive. I remember the time you mentioned that. I made a note. That's really quite brilliant. Don't make a note of that, Nomasu. Don't actually be like, oh yes, this will be helpful information, you know, when I actually want to get around to robbing a bank. Oh yes. No! No! You wash potatoes? Yeah, russet potatoes? Absolutely. I was being cheerfully optimistic. I know it's happening. Just put the potato in the microwave oven. No! Instructions unclear. Peeled oven. You should always wash potatoes. Who is eating potatoes with dirt and shit on them? Apparently Ganna's eating some dirty ass potatoes. What's next? You don't wash your bleached rice? You know, if someone admits to a crime in your chat, are you going to narc on them? It depends on the crime. You know, if somebody's like, I committed murder. Okay, well, who'd you murder? Dirt helps build the immune system. Bleach rice back in my day. Some YouTuber was eating raw potatoes, not knowing they are poisonous. Good lord. Fam, the reason we have E. coli and Protos is because sometimes people be going to the bathroom out in the field. Not specifically Violet, but... Yulind, I'm a clown girl in an unfunny world. Yeah. Yeah. If it was poisonous, it wouldn't taste good. That's not how it works. That's not how it fucking works. Always remember, humans, all dirt is just old poop. I mean, in a very indirect way, sure. But yeah, give Arms a try, it's real fun. And maybe Fury, but Arms for real. So, Fury plays exactly the same. Fury is literally just, whatever button is glowing, press that one. Arms is like a literal rotation. Arms is like overpower, Colossus Smash, Mortal Strike. Overpower, Colossus Strike. Or not Colossus Strike, Mortal Strike. Overpower, execute, Mortal Strike. Like, it's... Arms is like... it's not fucking rocket science, but I want to mash. Yeah, I like that. It feels very Shrimpleverse and Holy. You know what all of my favorite specs are, Farisu? The ones where it's just... I don't even have to look at the keyboard, I just mash. When I played Amir Jasil, I shit you not, I was rolling my hand on the keyboard. If Storm Strike was up, it was getting pressed. If Lava Lash was up, it was getting pressed. If Hailstorm was up, that shit was getting pressed. My lightning thingy is just like, yo, you got 10 stacks? I stop rolling my hand, and I press lightning bolt. Easy peasy, shrimple as. Is there under the impression that raw potatoes are good for you? They just taste gross because they're raw? No, they're poisonous. They can be very dangerous to eat. Along those same lines, I think I'll print a t-shirt with AI text slap on it just to complete the meme. Next, you're going to tell me not to eat the mushrooms from my backyard. Yes, don't eat those. Unless you actually know which mushrooms are safe to eat. That goes for everything true. Eating wild mushrooms is just fun roulette. ... It's like a pufferfish. You need to cut out the poison gland. Complain to Blizzard, so they buff. Holy thank you! The more colors it has, the better. My cosplay for my next convention needs to be I wasn't here, added from AI in post. Unholy, handshake, holy. It's all the stuff in the dirt. So that's kind of a big thing before washing. Mushrooms. Twitch servers requested us reconnecting. Micaiah, Yulind once again read that I nearly died in a fire and wished I was in a roast oven right now. I did not. I did not. Also, we're at 5 miles. If it's good enough for pipes, it's good enough for potatoes. If plastic used to be oil and oil used to be animals, then it's safe to eat. No. No. That's not how it works. Ugh. Roadkill also used to be animals. Okay, I have a question. A dude goes hunting, and he shoots and kills a deer. He brings it home and he, you know, cuts it up and cooks it, and you know, makes venison. A lot of meals from that dead deer that he hunted. Is it any worse to do that with roadkill? Like, if you just saw just a deer on the side of the road that just fucking bam by the semi-truck, and it looks a little like, you know, it's got tire marks going over the top of it. Would it be bad to, like, take that home and do the same thing? You don't know how long the deer has been on the side of the road? Kind of a fucked up question, not gonna lie. It is a fucked up question, but I'm curious. That's safe to eat, just pick out the bad bits. You don't know the age is the problem? The difference between roadkill and hunting is a few hours. If you witness it, you'd be fine. If you don't know how long it's been there, do not eat? Okay. How many people camp wooded roads for free drops? Starbound food will probably go bad soon. You know what the semi has driven over previously? You see roadkill and it makes you hungry? God, no. Absolutely not. I was just thinking about it. True. Although eating random deer is a good way to get a tapeworm or worse. Well, no, you're not just gonna like fucking cut it open right there and just, you know, you're gonna like put it in the back of your pickup, bring it home, right? Skin it, dress it, clean it, prepare it the same way you would a deer that you shot yourself. Also, there are rules about roadkill that differ state to state. Yeah, but if you're out in the middle of nowhere, you know, who's gonna stop you? Tapeworm was a good way to lose weight, though. Check the timestamp on its death. You didn't get hungry at the sight of a flat, too. If you want to make sure it's fresh, you gotta dig in on the spot. Wheeze. Oh my goodness. Yulind lookout fire. We stopped right before the fire. We didn't go into it. That's part of the Twilight Highlands, Oku. So we don't walk through there in the wetlands. Obviously. Oh, I get hungry watching The Walking Dead. I feel bad for this, but there's a video of a deer getting hit by a car that makes me laugh every fucking time. And the deer it's dead. There's no question that it's fucking dead. But it's a F1 race. And so this car, it's driving like 150 miles per hour. And this deer kind of just runs on the road, and immediately, like, it had no idea this car even existed. The car hits it, and it just goes straight up to the heavens. It just like was hit at such an angle that it just launched it like 100 feet in the air, and it's like, oh my god. The bigger problem might be the hunting bag tag laws in your state. Could get in trouble if the circumstances are right. When it died, check its watch. That's how they do it in murder mysteries. Fire in the wetlands. Yes. The deer might have that zombie virus I saw on YouTube vid once. Oh my god, no. Its watch has ended. Ganna, that's the term for a pickup truck in your country again? A ute? What's the term? Tappies. Jan. A ute. Showed my littles what happened to a deer running one way, getting pasted by a semi going the other, to show why we emphasize road safety. That feels... I don't know about that, Violet. That feels a little traumatizing. I mean, it gets the message across and hopefully keeps them safe, but it still feels a little traumatizing. Can't get into trouble if you eat the evidence. Facts. Deers have pretty good verticals, but only once. Some people have a 22 hunting. Some take a bow. Others take an F1 race car. Hey, Miss Lynn, your outfit is Cairo coded. Cairo coded? Cairo does not own bunny suits.
There's no orange.
There's no orange. If anybody, I think of Haxie with it. They were old enough to see it and be okay. All right. You know more than me, so. Didn't you ever watch Red Asphalt? I did. I remember in high school they showed us. And I was like, wow, this is horrible. I don't like seeing that kid in 15 different places. I don't know what Jan means either. So here's the thing. I thought they were addressing Jan, and I was like, I don't see Jan in the comments, so. Also, is that a blue hobbit on screen? No. It's a very dimly lit world. Here. This is what I would look like in this world without my lighting. But we have our lighting, so. See her look? It's just a bunny suit. Each kid is different. We made sure they would be good enough to see it and handle it. Though casual Google on Australian term Jan says used to express disappointment or dissatisfaction, particularly regarding a mistake caused by someone else's negligence. It was meant to be jaw, but it didn't work. Dojin time? Dojin time. I do have a Dojin to read. Farisu sent me one this morning and I haven't read it yet. If you guys send me stuff at like 8 after, I'll look at it, but if it's like a video or a thing to read, I'm not like fucking going into it. If it's after 8:40, that's a notification for later. I don't even open that shit. I don't even open the DMs there. Did you see my picture, Yulind? No, of course not. You sent it to me after I had started. Yuli, want to play High Guard later? Not really. Femboy porn? It's a shooter, isn't it? I just want to see if it's bad. See if you can rope fishy and smug into it. Femboy porn? Yes, it is femboy porn that she sent me. Yes, it is. Wait, are we allowed to send Yulind DMs randomly? Oh, absolutely. Yes. The date I went on was with a librarian. Frisu immediately sends images of a librarian from a Fusion. Why is she so real? You know how I met Frisu, Ish? I met her through a friend named O-Girls. And O-Girls would be like, oh my god, I love Frisu so much. Except for the part where she sends me 100 dojins and 500 images of femboy porn every day. And Frisu would be like, what? I don't send that many. And O-Girls would go, she doesn't send that much. She does send a lot, though. Sign me up. Pretty sure I made you regret the open DMs policy at least once. I don't know that you have, Violet. Real gang moment. My throat is too dried out to do an O-Girls laugh. I just did. I was like, oh, that was not good. Hi, Bunby. 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 God damn it, Bunby. Get your big ass ears out of the damn caption. Hi, pretty bunny. Imagine liking femboy porn. That shit's gay as fuck. No. Weird mating ritual. Get your big ass ears out of the damn caption. No one laughs like oh girls. Put your butt back in cam. It's literally, it never left. What do you mean? Oh, I just realized what time it was. Oh girls. I met her a couple times. Hi, Lucy. I love oh girls. She is a big inspiration for this stream. I need to get channel points here. Wait, actually. I need to go to this. No, never mind. We're good. Closer? No. Can you put it more central? No. Hi, DM Zonite. Yulind, are you going to the party? Am I going to have to find you sleeping in? She did message me about it. I don't remember if it was a day that was good for me or not. Do you remember what day it was? I told her I'd try to be there. Tomorrow? I should be good. He refuses to feed the gooners. Can we slap it? I should be able to be there. It is very likely you find me off in a corner alone. You better all be there. Hi, Cinders. Really cool stream, Haya. Thank you. We are at 5.5 miles. And I think we're closing in on the end. I think when we finish going up this, like, mountain pass, we'll be done with the wetlands. Fine, then I'll do it myself. What the fuck? You know damn well I feed the gooners. It's a bit intermittent. It's not as consistent and often as it should be, but... Real talk, why is the button leggings fine? But an uncovered butt is unacceptable. What do you mean? We can do an uncovered butt. This is acceptable. We just have a joke that you have to pay to see that. You does not want to witness the evidence of my crimes. He's so pale. You feed your gooners. You know I do, non-dairy. I should try getting on VRChat more often again. Really starting to miss being around people? Yeah. In my Discord, I have a GIF. Hop on VRChat, and it's me in this fucking outfit. Spacefish made it for us. Do not complain about the rain that falls to the earth and nourishes. Holy leggings off. Okay, so we had the one beach day where the one guy paid $50 for me to take the shorts off and be in only bikini bottoms. And then after that, I think it was last bunny suit day, Trogdor completed the joke by paying money to take the leggings off. And so then we're like, do we make this a consistent thing? Do we just always have the option to take off clothes for money? Spacefish is so nice. Spacefish is so nice. She also just likes making stuff for her friends. So, like, she'll just see me do something in, like, a bunny suit or, like, wiggle, and she'll be like, yep, I want to make gifts of that. She spoils me. Considering how often we do a beach episode, Yulind needs a tan. We are slowing them down. We did increase the cost of beach days. LOL. Wait, Fish made the bun suit? No. I bought the bunny suit on Booth, and I put the outfit together, Violet. But Spacefish made a few GIFs of it. So if you go into the Discord and you go to, like, stickers and GIFs, there is a few Yulind bunny suit ones. Spacefish, wherever you are, thank you. LOL, sheesh. Spacefish made it. I assume it's not safe for work. LOL. No. Spacefish makes a lot of wholesome stuff. I think she really likes ecchi, where it's like not super lewd, but it's like bordering it. Are we there yet? The actual? So how is her making stuff different than me dropping song in your songless space? The difference, Violet, is that the GIF is like nice, and I use, not to say that your song isn't nice, but it's something that like I actively use. The song is like, I don't want to use this. Like, this is something that I actively don't want to use. It's cool, it's good. I don't think it's conducive to what I want for my stream. Like, I wouldn't use it. That's why I don't want you to do a song. $50 to take off the hair, Baldwin. That's not an option. He's starving us of content. What the heck? Beach inflation. Space just makes lewds. She does have a lewd Twitter account where it's the more lewd side of her art. All the max lewd, salaciously suggestible. Hole-filled stuff, yeah, we know. What the? Wait. When did you remove Mooglind? Okay, so the way it works now, non-dairy, I have so many outfits that instead of having a big long list of like 12 things, there's only 3 per day. So when one gets redeemed, it gets moved to the back of the list, and the fourth in line gets moved to the top 3. So today, the options were goth, pajamas, and bunny. Tomorrow, the options will be goth, pajamas, and chibi. The next day, the options will be whatever gets used gets removed. So like, let's say pajamas gets used. It'll be goth, chibi, and demon. Baldwin, it could be an option like last year. Link. We're not posting links to that Twitter here. That's not an option at that price, Yulind, probably. Well, I literally can't take the hair off at will. I literally have to re-upload the avatar. It could be done. The other problem is that Miltina isn't bald, it's a fucking hole. So, like, if I remove the hair, there's not like a scalp there. So I can't ask you to moog me up anymore. I keep telling people I will eventually add a more complete Moogle. It'll be more than just the fucking... the little pom-pom. Yeah, that's most popular models? Yes. He has very little hair as is. Just let him keep it. Okay, dude. Alright, buddy. 5.8 miles. And it goes into winter spring. And immediately freezes. Although, Winter Spring has one of my favorite songs. Just has the bells. And like, fuck, I really like this. Anyway. Bin 1. Hi, Gana. Ugh. Where is my camera? There it is. Ugh. Yulind has a bald spot. I literally don't. I just said I don't have, like, a fucking back of my head. I have a fucking, hole. That way there's no clipping issues, because there's no head there to clip with the hair. Twitter pass. Damn. I can't believe Ganna just fucking hates space fish. That's so sad. Oh, I was walking with my tracker on the front of my waist this whole time. Oopsie. Ugh. He has very little hair. No thoughts, head empty. Literally. Meant like body hair, but... I would like to lose the body hair. Anything other than the fucking top of my head and, like, you know, inside the nose and deep inside the ears, that shit can go. You kind of need your nose hairs and ear hairs. That prevents viral infections. Calibrate. But, like, I would not be against. Eyebrows are optional. Oh, shit, you're right. I'll keep the eyebrows. Hi. Hello. We walked. Oh, I should do the title. What was it? 5.8. 5.8 miles. And now we rest. Done. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I meant like body hair, but Yulind has a bald spot picture. But what's going to bobble when? Wait, what is stream safe anymore? Damn, already done. Yeah, it was 5.8. Not a super long walk, but it was 2 incline the whole time. What's that Northrend hunting zone called? Grizzly Hills? That's the one. Eyebrows are optional. Leave his unibrow alone. I'll let you guys in a little secret. I do get a unibrow. I have been tweezing it for 20 fucking years. Really like the music for Grizzly Hills. I think a lot of people do. Whisper, if you didn't play Dragonflight at all, Dragonflight has a zone called Azure Span, and I call that Grizzly Hills 2.0. It is literally just, we wanted to remake Grizzly Hills, and it's really fucking nice. I was joking. Yeah, but... Okay, Trogdor. Okay. We're going to a world. We're going to somewhere. For all I need to look up the TOS again. Not sure what's changed in the last 2 years. Not too much. They changed emotes so that they can't show arousal. So, like, gasm emotes, if they have any liquids in them, those need to be updated. Let's go to shoegaze. Anchor, local, pin 3. Portal. I have not played since BFA, I think. I didn't finish that X-Pac. No friends to do content with. That one also just sucked. BFA might be the worst expansion. It's tight between BFA and Shadowlands. I want to turn that off. I want to turn that one off. the player is broken in this one as well. So we turn that back on. Since BFA, the game has drastically improved, although the current state of WoW is a mess. Balanced gameplay, technically. The WoW has gotten a lot better since BFA. Shadowlands was almost as bad as BFA, so I wouldn't say it got better then. Dragonflight was mid at best, but, you know, it had such a low bar that it was still an improvement. War Within was a lot better. I would not call it one of the greatest expansions. Like, it's not Wrath of the Lich King, it's not Legion, but it's like, it's War Within was good. Wow, it's been a roller coaster. For the longest time, I actually thought Shadowlands was going to be good, because I was like, you know, every expansion is either a really big increase or really down. So, like, Burning Crusade, that's a bit of an anomaly. I think it was bad, but, you know, given its time in, you know, history, I think it, you know, a lot of people remember it very fondly, and it was an increase for the game. Wrath of the Lich King, good. Kata, overall, I think that was a little bad. Mop, good. Wad, Farisu's gonna twitch at this, and she's gonna fucking wince. But I do think that was bad. After WoD was Legion, really good, maybe the peak. After Legion was BFA, bad. After BFA was Shadowlands, and I was like, okay, so it's literally been, you know, down, up, down, up, down, up. BFA bad, Shadowlands should be good, and Shadowlands was so dog shit. Hi, Dragon Impact. And then it was kind of like BFA bad, Shadowlands bad, Dragonflight good, War Within good, but like, what about this? What is that emote? And that's from Yasu. Akiwu milk. I see it now. Maybe? I don't know. Twitch doesn't seem to have a problem with it. I want to drink, and then I want to sit down. Do you like being chubby, Yulind? No. I don't like being chubby. I don't like being called chubby. I think I specifically told you not to call me that. I'm like trying to get comfortable with my legs while keeping my trackers in view. Oh, I don't have it on world. Oh, well, we can't go that far back. Okay. Just in time for the walk, he says. Okay, buddy. Where was I? Shadowlands had so many problems, Holy. Not be a fate tier, but like, the game really had zero development for 6 months because of the legal issues. Shadowlands had Torghast, which was cool. Shadowlands had Torghast, but the implementation of Torghast was so awful. I really wish they did it like Delves, where it was optional. I actually really wish for the Vault, I wish it was like, you know, do 10 Delves to get all your vault rewards. But it could be delves or Torghast or like WAD garrison invasions. And the first one you do every week counts as 2. I would love it if it was like, hey, every week for your weeklies, go do 1 garrison invasion. Go do 1 Torghast run. Go do 1 delve. And it was like they took the gimmick single player content from each expansion and kind of like made that something that you would do, and you'd want to do like 5 expansions worth of just the gimmicks like that. I think that would be such a fucking good thing for the health of WoW, and it really use a lot of the old content. But Shellland said Torghast. What about this? That one's not okay. You're not supposed to have butt emotes. Whose emote is that anyway? Divana? That's who I thought it was. No, she probably shouldn't have that. That's true. That was Sweet Game Element. Drinking out and deer. Actually, I don't know if they went back on that. They might have gone back on butt emotes now that I think about it. I'd have to check. True. That was a peak game element. Drinking Mountain Dew, right? He may kill you, LOL. Rare for UCW. Some of my friends hated Torghast so much, they'd give me gold game time to do it for them until they got legendaries. I liked Torghast until it was like you have to do 10 runs a week to get your legendaries. The moment I had my legendaries, I fucking stopped. But if it felt like optional, if it didn't feel so mandatory and required, I'd have liked it a lot more. If it was more like Delves, I would have loved Torghast the whole way through. But because it was just, you have to do this for your legendaries, it was like, I don't want to. I don't know where to put my left hand. Do you like being a cutie patootie, Yulind? I do. I try. Just in time for the walk. Sitting all by yourself, handsome. I had Hobbit and Ganna with me. Neither of them followed me. I think Hobbit was just ready to get off today. I don't know why Ganna didn't follow. Torghast eventually became like, do it twice and you have legendaries for the rest of the patch. But it took so long for that to become the case. Torghast got nicknamed to Chorghast for me. Just because as a healer, it was a fucking task. Just be rest assured, they had the Torghast speedrun. Chat is remarkably hinged today. Yulind just wants to play Final Fantasy. You think I want to play Final Fantasy? Huh. Okay. Holy priest still. Yulind wants to be told what to do. Doesn't want anyone to tell him what to do. What? Is that how it works? Yulind, accept my gift that I have other people when it fits. That's not how it works at all. I don't even understand what Ganna said, Violet. Yulind wants to be told what to do. Sometimes. Doesn't want anyone to tell him what to do. What? Hanscock? Hi, Kayla. You good there? Huh? But doesn't want anyone to tell him what to do. Yulind to switch? No, I am absolutely a bottom. I don't like people telling me what to do, often with creative processes or video games. When it's like in a relationship, when it's especially in like a sexual encounter, I absolutely like being told what to do. But I absolutely get riled up when like somebody's like, oh, cool stream, you should do this. And I'm like, hey, you should go do it yourself on your own stream. Hi. Not that I've seen. I think what Ganna means is that you don't want to tell what to do from... You don't want to tell what to do from you someone else. That made it even more confusing, Elijah. And I'm Elvis fucking Presley. Can you ask more monetarily incentivized unhinged questions today? Those were the best part of the stream last time you were here. Yeah, you dirty slut. Now do a split. Shut the fuck up, Oku. Holy base Yulind alpha top moment. Hi, Dehi. Hey, cool stream. You should wear socks right now. Hey, why don't you go do that on your stream? Vomit. So Yulind is a business top and bedroom bottom noted. Kind of. It's... I don't know. When... There's times where, like, outside of, you know... well, like, for what we're doing for a game today, I like being told what to do, right? It kind of just makes me not have to worry about stuff. But for the most part, it's just like... I really want to play Shadow Priest. Hey, play this instead. Okay, well, I was enjoying Shadow Priest. I don't like being told that. I don't like being told I have to play a certain way. Like, you may need to use these macros and stuff like that. I'm like, oh god. Oh god, that's why I get riled up at the games. Like Monster Hunter World and Elden Ring. That's why I was getting so fucking saucy in Elden Ring last night. My left foot keeps drifting. Grr. Can I, like, turn like this and it's better? It seems to be behaving. Do seals have legs? Yes, they're vestigial. Has Yulind got past the bloody Oku phase yet? No. Would y'all rather be a fish with legs or a slug with arms? Fish with legs, I guess, but that's awful. Price to eat a teaspoon of pure salt? I don't know. $50? That doesn't seem that bad. A fish with legs like a seal, $10. I would do it for the bit. Do seals have legs? Yulind, you need to have your gear enchanted, upgraded, all bonus buffs. Be prepared to go into the raid. Better not have your cape under level in the raid and be missing a chance. See, that's stuff I want to do on my own anyway. This was half our raid. Yes, foot drift, or unconsciously doing that split because commanded. It's doing it because I was sitting like this, and I was at like this angle here, and so my tracker was out of view, and so it was just freaking out. But isn't that like the bare minimum? Not to druid tanks from FF. Oh no. Fish with legs, I couldn't live a slug. There's so much salt in the world. Looking. Are you replying to the one where you asked if it was bare minimum? Don't salamanders and oxalotls count as fish with legs? No, they do not. I was thinking like human pair of legs on a fish, but now I'm trying to imagine a seal with legs. They have legs. They're just vestigial. Poor Nomasu. They actually have fingernails and toenails. If you look at the tail fins on a seal, those have toenails. Fun fact for you. Our druid tank didn't have enchant cape upgraded and said that WoW was easy. It Omega tilted me, Kana. Omega. Poor Nomasu. Just got swolled whole. I don't know if they're complaining about that. I just want to play WoW with hot men and women, healing them till they're full. What's so wrong about that? WoW is easy, though. Good job today, Yulind. I gotta go help my parents at an appointment. Have a good rest. Hi, Kyle. Have a good one. I hope that appointment thing goes nice and smooth. Again, if I say this, Yulind gets upset at me. What, if I say WoW is easy? I do get upset with Furisu. It's less so like WoW is so easy and more so like I'm the worst person in the raid. And I'm like, stop talking. How versatile would they be? What, the seal legs? Not versatile at all. It is easy. Until you get like Mythic Jumbo Super Death Mode. Mythic raiding itself, I don't really think it's hard until like the last couple bosses that are like severely overtuned. And even then, I do think like ultimates in Final Fantasy are harder. But I mean, WoW has mythic dungeons, which are infinite scaling. And so the difficulty of WoW, I would say, is greater than Final Fantasy. Because just by default, when you have something that's infinite scaling, it's harder. That's just how it works. We need to make a super guild. I could be the Mascus main tank Blood DK. Do not tempt me. Blood tank pass, that's gross. Also just astronauts, to be honest, Lamo. WoW scaling is pants, though. Gana, you don't even know what WoW scaling is. One, you're thinking of the level squish that happened this week. Two, I'm talking about Mythic plus dungeons. Just increase health numbers is ew. It's increasing health numbers while increasing other things. I don't know. If Gana, you play classic WoW, so I'm like, what do you know about scaling, huh? I think the problem with joining astronauts would be so many people competing for limited raid slots. There's that. There's also raid times, right? Wow. I'm not wrong. The furthest you've played is Mythic Classic, or Pandaria Classic. So it's like, you know, like, how many Mythic Plus have you run, Gana? I'll have you know I did Mythic Dungeons. When? I played Shadowlands? Oh, yeah, the fucking worst one. Lei Shen is the hardest fight pre-new era of WoW. I like Shaman because it has the bucket of water you can throw on your head to heal yourself. I very briefly healed as a Shaman in a Cataclysm alt group. And I was the annoying player that I macroed my healing rain to also have me say, I'm entering you in the wet t-shirt contest. And so every time I put down healing rain, I said I'm entering you in the wet t-shirt contest. Yeah, it was pretty bad. My friend is stealing me for lunch. Bye. Have a good one, Ish. I hope the rest of work goes really fast. My trackers are placed in a way that, like, if I'm comfortable with my legs, the tracker's getting bumped and making my leg be weird. And so I'm like, god damn it. Lunch chasm. Alright. I healed one raid in Minecraft. I've never healed since. That shit scared me. What did I join in on Awuga? Hi, Alex. Nothing crazy. Just me trying to get comfortable with my fucking legs. It's good for a second. It's good for a second. And then it twists. Okay, okay. That's comfy, and I like how that looks. SLG Mythic was a brutal fight if you did that, Gana. Minecraft? Did I say Minecraft? Molten Core. MC is Molten Core. He wants you to paint him like one of your French girls, or like pre-nerf Sludge Fist. Sludge Fist was fun. You weren't with us for Sludge Fist. Did... Free Suit, did you ever raid with, Mike? His name would have been like Cow Goes Moo or something. He was a, oh god, I don't remember if he raided in Dragonflight with us. SLG, like base boosted video edits of COD. Stone Legion Generals. I think I went over all my notes today. I got 3 inches while I was streaming, 3 inches of snow yesterday while I was streaming, and I haven't gotten any new snow since then. Killed Malekith in Elden Ring. Code Vein and Highguard come out today. I beat Cutman in Chapter 3 in Mega Man Battle Network 2. The King of Yumlin was assassinated. Thank you, Octomage. Oh, Elden Earring. I don't know what that is, but that doesn't mean I haven't done it. Suddenly generals was infamous for requiring certain class composition in Mythic. If you didn't have them, your guild was not doing it. They were the second to last boss in Castle Nathria. Did you just turn up the incline you're sitting? They gave 200 bits. $3 is, incline goes up. And, 200 isn't quite a full incline, but Octal gave me $2. We round up, that's something that Octal and I have agreed on. Yeah, the incline goes up. I don't actually go up. I don't actually feel it because, we're already walking, but the incline goes up, Elijah. I don't make the rules. I just make the rules. Oh, it's a raid. No, I didn't do that. I wasn't social when I played retail, so I didn't raid. Time to put Yulind into the kennel. What the fuck? As is tradition. AI generated incline. Fuck you. Sure, femboy. AI generated treadmill. Fucking AI generated Oku teasing. Get off my fucking back, dog. I'm using my Oku pass. Classic Oku slop. I don't make the rules, I make the rules. Pretty much only showed up to raid Mythic before I started playing WoW with Yulind's group. Mostly because I found normal heroic LFR slop Sag. Mythic raiding to me is too much effort. Like, it's not super hard, it's just tedious. And I'm just like, I don't care. Especially with needing to, like, you have to run Mythic dungeons to gear up for Mythic raid is such a, like, I hate this system. Let me run fucking delves, please. Why did you add these? Mythic is the only time where I feel engaged. It also requires people to actually optimize. Get off your ass, but where else would Niyamasu sit? I don't dislike where Namasu is. Also, I said get off my back. But also that was specifically to Oku. AI generated ass. Oku, I used my pass. I used my Oku pass. Rabbit and Steel. Rabbit and Steel has a free update on February 6th. New classes, new bosses, new zones, new items. Yippee. I realized Midnight comes out 1 week before Monster Hunter Stories 3. Shit. Monster Hunter Stories 3 is getting pushed back a little bit from when it actually comes out. It's a single player game. I can get to it whenever, but I played one game of Highguard. I'm good. Really? You don't want to play a single. Wow. Well, I'm back from lunch. Big reason I love Mythic Plus is because it's Mythic, but 5-man, once you start doing like 15, 16s. Sorry, I just heard what I wanted to hear. Procedurally generated Oku Pass. It's not procedurally generated. I had to sweat because a bunch of Adderalled out kids. That good, huh? Highguard about to become my game of the year. Can I play Ocarina of Time on those polygons, though? Maybe? No offense. If we played, you would go 0 and 8 all night. Damn. Damn. What? Kyra's like, hey, can we play Highguard tonight? I'm like, I don't really want to play a shooter. And he's like, yeah, you'd go 0 and 8. I went 1 and 8. Oh, you were saying you were against really good play. Okay. Well, if you want updated, I'm logging in. Yeah, I mean, it's is it only guns? Are there no like melee characters or like, spray and pray healers? Or is it more like not even a healer's thing? It's like straight up like Valorant. You should play them. Everybody's ZPS with a gun. So it's more like Valorant than like Marvel Rivals or Overwatch. It's like Apex? Lied. Not gone yet. Healing where? You don't strike me as an FPS player, Yulind. I'm not. But base building, it's not a BR. What even is Rabbit and Steel? Rabbit and Steel is a game that is a mix of MMO rating, like Final Fantasy and WoW. It is a roguelike with items. So you complete a stage, you get an item. And it is a bullet hell. like Toho. And so, basically, you play a little rabbit character. Let's say the size of this hand here. And then there will be a boss. And that boss has a big orb around them. If you do damage to that orb, you do damage to them. But you have a rotation to do. So let's say you play the heavy blade rabbit. It's basically a little rabbit girl with a big ass sword. Has elements of Helltaker from what I saw? I disagree. With a heavy blade rabbit, you have a sword slash, which does a big like slash around you. You have disc slash, which shoots a very small but forward going disc. So if it's in front of you, basically if the boss is like here and you're up here, you're gonna miss. If you're in line with them, you're gonna hit. And then it has sword dash, where you basically just charge to the boss. And you would hit them and move yourself to them. Your heavy blade swing does like 200 damage. The disc slash does like 50 damage. It doesn't hit for anything. And the charge hits for like 250. But the disc slash is ranged and it increases the next damage. It increases the damage of your next hit by like 200%. So as heavy blade, you kind of have this rotation of you want to do heavy slash, or you want to do disc slash, charge, heavy slash. It's like your buttons go 2 3 1 1, 2 3 1 1. You actually have a rotation to do though while doing this. You also have to dodge the boss's abilities, and then when you beat that boss in kind of their stage, you get a chest that gives you 1 of 3 items to choose. Those items can kind of affect your rotation. You could make it so that you could get an item that increases the damage of your special by 40%. At which point you would basically do the same rotation, right? So like Risk of Rain, it has the roguelike elements of Risk of Rain, but there's other roguelikes that I would use as a different example instead. You could also get an item that's like increases the damage of your primary by 40%, reduces the damage of your secondary by 40%. At which point, your primary would do more damage than your special. So now your rotation is just, since your secondary has a cooldown and it increases damage of your next hit by like 100%, you would just spam heavy blade until you can use your secondary, which I don't know if your secondary has a cooldown. I think your special does. So your rotation might go from 2 3 1 1 2 3 1 1 to it might just be 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1. Like Hades. I'm a little unfamiliar with Hades, but yes, kind of like Hades items. And so the reason it has MMO elements though is because it's a bullet hell that you can play co-op. I could take Cairo and we could go play Rabbit and Steel, and we fight a boss, and they put a stack marker on us that means if we're not standing together, we get hit. But then they put like a spread marker on both of us, so we don't take damage so long as we're spread apart. And then they chain us together, and the boss like shoots an orb at us, and if I go right and he goes left, we both hit the max length of the chain, and we're like, oh shit, we can't move. So we have to move together this way. It has MMO raid elements where like it isn't just about you. You have to be moving in sync with the other people. Thought I saw some sword swinging during the trailer. What even is Rabbit and Steel? Gunplay feels like Apex. Has elements of Helltaker from what I saw. Still know what Helltaker is apart from Cerberus and all the associated porn drawn of them. You know what's funny, Oku? It's not just Cerberus. All of the girls in Helltaker are like white-haired, black and red suits. That's not just Cerberus. Helltaker is a little puzzle game where you have a set amount of jumps to like push blocks in an order to solve a puzzle. The game is literally like, this guy had a good puzzle idea, and he's just like, I really like white-haired girls in suits. I just want to see more of this. And so he just made a game with that would make people want to draw his OCs. So like Risk of Rain, like Hades. Also, Yuli, I wouldn't even be able to stream it. My GPU was at 100% with everything low, Lamau. 4K moment. Good lord. White-haired girls do it better. So why aren't you in a suit with white hair? Because I disagree with Farisu's statement. I'm very happy with my pink hair. I'll change it for certain outfits, but... So, like, when I eventually do that Fee outfit, it's gonna be blue. I'm gonna have, like, Fee-colored hair. Which game maker fully encouraged people to send their X-rated fan art to them? Helltaker. I am a white hair girl. Me with white hair every day. Do you actually have your hair bleached to be white, Farisu? Or is that just your Dragon Fable character? I keep picking at my lips. I gotta stop. Notes. Midnight comes out 1 week for Monster Hunter Stories. Monster Hunter Stories is gonna get pushed back from that. It would have been so nice if it was the other way. If it was Monster Hunter Stories for a week and then Midnight. If a person would do it for me, I would. No matter how much money I offer, no higher stylist wants to do it because my hair is so dark. Really? Yeah, stop. Let me pick at your lips with my tongue instead. Quick, kiss him on the lips so he can't pick at them. What the heck? The last thing in my notes. A hockey player from Belgium. They are a confirmed Uma Musume fan because they are putting the Oguri cap crown on their helmet. So they have the 5 yellow diamonds on their hockey helmet. And it's like, oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Based. I can imagine, to be honest, the amount of processing to get your hair, you'll have the dye job show up, would be actually hazardous. Wah. Oku. I know he's here. I want to see him comment on that. Did you hear what I just said about the hockey player? There was a hockey player from Belgium, and on their helmet, they have the Oguri cap crown. The 5 yellow diamonds. And so I don't know. You're just the John Uma Musume. Oh, base, we love Fat Book. Yeah. I just realized it's almost 1. Oh my god. Is it time? Oh, I'm leaning back and that's pushing me upward. We love colliders. I bet I could have turned those off. Where are we going? Oh, I'm gonna sneeze.
Let's see.
Thank you. Yulind is 153. Silence, Eastern Time Zone. Belgium, the chocolate country? Yes. I'm glad I caught you for a bit longer after lunch. Have a great day. Be good. See you next time. We could raid somebody playing High Guard. I don't think I'm going to. Let's see. Oh, there's so many gamers today. Why are there so many people streaming today? We could go here. I haven't rated this person in quite some time. It's 254. Silence, upside down individual. Tracking? Oh, I see why. Yulind? Yes. Yes. Gosh, damn, he cute. Silencing yourself. He's doing a community game for Wednesday, but I have no idea what the game... Is he really? Oh my god, I'm so excited. I kind of want to go here. You can't turn DLLS off, Lamau. You have to have AIF scaling on. Remember, Cairo, this is launch day. So there's probably some issues that are going to be, like, fixed and updated as it goes. The heli? Yeah, but it's for this game called Lort I never heard of. Oh, people were telling me to get Lort because it's like Risk of Rain, but, medieval. What? How many people can you have in Lort? I need to... I was tempted to grab Lort. I wish listed it. I didn't buy it though. Gonna bullying me for being a Vocaloid. Ooh, Tau Weave. I was tempted to grab Lort. 8-8. Okay. Okay. I wonder if there's gonna be mods for it. Also, we couldn't do the 4 of us anyway. Like you suggested, it's 3v3. I didn't suggest the 4 of us. I said, go get Space Fish and Smug, not me. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, my fucking sound did the thing again. Okay, I go here. I copy this. Slash raid. Can someone do the socials? That'd be greatly appreciated. Turning Yulind into Miyavi. Let's undo the socials real quick. Niyamasu is pretty cute. I agree. Okay. /C exclamation point socials /raid. Okay. What do I get for doing socials apart from being called Trogdor? Was it Logitech? It's Logitech that usually does them. You don't get anything because you didn't do it. Something like that. Bye bye, Yuli. Don't forget to go to Etchy Expo. We're rating B. We're rating B. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did 5.8 miles. Nice and comfy. I have no idea what the plans for tonight are. But that being said, I love you. Bye.